Hello and welcome to the Outlaw Bill Sports Network. Today we got divisional playoff round. The Houston Texans taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. With me is my associate, the one and the only one trying to save Star Trek, Admiral Teague.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to some great NFL action. I'm using Grok right now to render a scene of the Texans represented as a burning herd of cattle stampeding through the Chiefs' burning, exploding stadium. And let me tell you something, I think I have possibly the best image ever rendered for this game. We had Grok create a rendering of what it thought this would best represent this game. So when asked to represent this game as an image, here's what we got, Bill.
What?
It is the
There's a lot
Texans.
of fire.
Yeah, it seems to me that that might be the Chiefs' stadium, and it looks like a lot of cattle, which would I guess represent the Texans, and the Strouds are going to have their work cut out for them today. C.J. Stroud is almost as good as Patrick Mahomes. Winning this game means getting out with him able to play all of next season and not super injured. But, the defense on the Chiefs side of the ball has been anything but predictable this year, Bill. Strange stuff.
That is true. We have to see what's going on.
The Chiefs only lost one game this year, but they are like the weakest 35-1 team ever to play a season of. I'm sorry, 16-1 team. They suck, kind of. Like they made it look real interesting a couple of times. They more like didn't lose a couple of these games. Some of the teams just didn't want to win. I mean, Bill, help me out here. What went on in a couple of these Chiefs games we watched where we saw Patrick Mahomes sort of turn it on late in the game or be indifferent early in the game, right? Just like not engaged, not caring, because he simply can have 3 scoring drives in a row without a problem. It hasn't been disproven yet.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
Yeah,
did you see my thumbnail? It's got the.
You had gladiators? Oh, look at this one.
Yeah.
This one's also pretty interesting, Bill.
Okay. Yeah,
this one might be the most ominous. This has like a satanic.
I had Mahomes and Stroud, C.J. Stroud, as gladiators with footballs, and they're in the Coliseum, ready to do battle. We who are about to die salute you. Oh, hello. Speak of the devil, Stark of Iron. And
hey, what's up?
Tackle the algorithm. Oh, okay. Well, if you're even kind of afraid, you'd stick around, but maybe you just don't like football. I don't know. Come on, coverage. What the hell? Your event is starting soon. No shit, it's starting soon.
Wow, Bill, I think we have possibly the best rendering so far via Grok of this game. Here we have representation of Chiefs and cattle. We've got it all. The stadium fully involved in fire here. This is like the 1978 Death to Disco Chicago Cubs game. Or Chicago White Sox game, sorry.
Oh, he's got a show. So, Dark Iron's got a show.
Knock it out of the park, buddy.
Yep. Break a leg.
Where are you on the air? Whose channel are you on? Or are you live uploading? Are you premiere uploading? And do you know the way to San Jose?
Okay, the kickoff's already happened.
Immortal Coil. Do I know Coil? Do you know Coil? Bill?
Snowed up with Alf. Oh.
I remember the punk band This Mortal Coil.
This is divisional round playoffs, people. Tweet me if you can. I really much appreciate it if you would tweet this stream out. Divisional round playoffs. The Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs doing battle.
I'm looking around for Immortal Coil. I'm just finding This Mortal Coil, the old goth band. Let me see if I can find the channel. Immortal Coil. Is it Immortal Coil 7491?
Okay, we missed the kickoff. We got 4-1. We had a problem, technical difficulties with the source. So now I got the game. We got the game viewer.
All right, we got so Snowdub we know of. Okay, so we can check. We can catch them on Snowdub.
So Chiefs are going to kick extra point or just a field goal because they didn't get it in for the touchdown. And the Chiefs have the first
Tone.
point of the game with a 3-point kick.
Too bad Tony doesn't have any obligations tonight when everyone will be watching Saving Star Trek at 9:30. I didn't see anything about tonight. Let me see.
The later game divisional playoff round is the Washington Commanders against the Detroit Lions. So can a Commander get past one Detroit Lion? I don't know. We shall see.
That's pretty, for you to talk about the Commanders that way, Bill. I mean, how dare you?
I'll speak however I want to about whatever team.
Tony changed around his YouTube avatar, his X avatar. Oh, thank you for tweeting out our stream. I'm looking for whatever Tony's up to retweet it. I don't see it. I see kittens.
Big many of these days, almost 100 chatters.
Be the villain people claim you to be.
Oh, sorry. I had a kitten show up at my door last night. It's sticking around here.
How'd it taste?
It was almost eaten by dogs, so,
Did you bring it in the house? I mean, have you adapted it?
No, the kitten came in the house by itself. I opened up the door. It was so scared, so cold. At first, it was scared. It didn't even like me. Now, it won't leave my side.
Are you gonna bring it to a shelter?
Well, I don't know. We might. Our other cat is the boss cat, so she has the overall final decision. So
how's the boss cat handling the noob? So far, so good. Baby King. Exactly. And Bill is not the mama for the.
Hang on, I'll show you.
Let's see this kitty. Ladies and gentlemen, We've heard rumors that there are feline life forms. We've been told there are things called cats. Outlaw Bill's going to show us one now. This does appear to be a lower life form, similar in some ways to Porthos from Star Trek Enterprise, but obviously a different species. I think I saw one of those in The Next Generation. Data has one. It's called a cat. Yes, your animal. That's a pretty big kitten. Are you sure it's not a bobcat?
No, it's just a run-of-the-mill kitty.
That's cool. Hold her up to the camera so we can get one more look at that beautiful kitty cat. Oh, oh, look at that.
Last night it showed up on my door last night.
Is it cat? What's your cat's name? Does it have a name?
No,
Yet?
I haven't named it yet.
We should run a poll to see what its name should be.
I haven't named it yet. I don't know. I don't know if I get to keep it. That's why I don't. You know.
So name it maybe.
I don't know. Spot. She's gray in color. She's very fluffy.
Spot's a good Star Trek name for the cat. Lore.
XD.
Name your cat after a Lower Decks character to redeem their name.
There we have. Oh, man, what the hell, ESPN? Give me the right coverage so I can call this game.
How about this one, Bill? Ready? James Tiberius Cat. Captain James Tiberius Cat.
Manor, yeah. That's a good one, Stark. Now we have Stroud, shotgun formation, runs up the middle.
Yeah, no, Mariner's the Lower Decks character who can use improvement and help and redemption because she's a terrible. I'm getting room not found. What the hell? Bill, your hyperlink's messed up.
What? My hyperlink?
Yeah, I'm not finding your room.
For what?
For your Cosme. I tried twice. Give it a shot. See if it's just me.
Let me see. Well, there it is, and it comes in the private chat. Here you. I put it out in public and in private.
It works it works. The new one you drop works. So get rid of the 413 one. Get rid of it and pin the 444 one.
All right.
Later, Tony. Knock him dead, kid.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for the tweet. See you on Sunday night.
There we go. I replaced it.
Thank you. Now I can finally see this game.
First and 10 for C.J. Stroud. Hands it off. Goes to the left side. Gets about 1.5 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 for C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans on their first drive of the game. First possession of the game. I'm sorry. 9:42 left in the first. C.J. Stroud out of shotgun formation. 2nd and 9. Drops back. He's looking. Passes. Batted away. Nico Collins was the intended receiver. They ran a speed cut. Man. DJ Stroud, shotgun formation. 3rd and 9. Drops back. Under pressure. Scrambles. Running. 4th down. Just got up past the line of scrimmage. I think we're going to see a field goal attempt. Put 3
By the
points
way,
on the
Bill,
board.
happy 82nd birthday to Paul Freeman. He was Belloc in Raiders of the Lost Ark, Bill. Belloc's birthday today. That's why I think what was once briefly the Chiefs will soon belong to Stroud. Because Stroud speaks Jovito, Bill.
30-yard attempt is up. It's good through the gooch. Field goal.
They need to check
Houston
their tonsils
Texans
on that one.
tied at 3 apiece.
And here's Stroud. He's the whole team. He honestly, if he wants to, could win this game on his own. It looks like he hurt his ankle a bit, though. He's prancing off that field like a pony. He is not walking like a person.
I think that was the kicker. I don't know.
No, I think that was Stroud. We saw him get tackled. I don't know. Why would they, unless they got their kicker down low, but then why would they show the replay of Stroud? We've gotten the playoffs. Usually the people doing the games are pretty good now. It's not like the Arizona Cardinals local team where it's like the F team for the network, and it's like, I'm some guy with a job, and this is someone who once was a player in the league who was on a practice squad. We're here to try to call the game. Sometimes you're actually better off with us. Thursdays, you're always better off with us. If we do nothing else next year, Bill, we should just continue doing Thursday as a courtesy to people.
Yeah.
It's unfair to make people watch that broadcasting team. It's like we feel so strongly about our love for football that we won't leave people alone out there with Fitzy and the crew. Who will they play? But next year there's no Al Michaels, so imagine it'll be like, what the hell is up with John Cena dressed like a mustard-colored Mr. Rogers?
I know. What the hell?
This is ridiculous.
Well, first he sold out to China, and now he's redoing
McDonald's Gold.
You know.
Is this an undercover McDonald's commercial? It is. It's an So they're advertising McDonald's by only showing you the logo at the end and just having a batshit funny crazy, commercial, or at least that's their attempt. Think like the approach with Flo. There's no reason for Flo to still be around 25 years later either. It's like time to move on from that advertising thing. Like, let's let that lady work for a living. She's had a full career as Flo. Bill, did you know how Flo got into the insurance commercial business, believe it or not?
No.
She was the writer and one of the stars of the TV show Cavemen. Remember when the Geico commercial was so funny that it became a TV commercial?
Yeah.
I mean, a TV show. The commercial actually made the jump backwards from commercial to show. This is the best team in Texas still in the playoffs, Bill. Are there Prison League teams about as good as the Texans? Yeah, aside from Stroud, but you know. What do you think? What do you think's a tougher team, Bill? This or the Texas State Penitentiary? Outlaw Bill's afraid to speak the truth, guys. CJ has Strouded Bill's judgment. It's hard to believe the Strouds are going further than the Steelers, isn't it, Bill?
Yeah, it is. But we got a game tied at 3-3. 7:34 in the first quarter.
Now, the thing is, Patrick Mahomes, we've seen it. He thinks he
Patrick
can turn it
Mahomes
off and on.
got confirmation and third down and 3 to go. Can he convert? Well, they're going to shut it down. Flag on the play. First start. On the offense. I knew it. I knew it. Mahomes, shotgun formation, drop back. A little under pressure there. Throws it away to nobody.
I don't know a lot about football. I know that the third most penalized player in the league is a pretty dirty motherfucking player, though. What do you think about that, Bill?
You know who should be flagged? The refs themselves. They're horrible sometimes.
They are pretty horrible.
Some of them think they're all hired to be in favor of the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, Chiefs are rumored to have the refs in their pockets, so to say.
I don't know about you, Bill, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of commercials we get during this nonsense. We've made it into the playoffs. Will it be liquor? Will it be beer? Or will it be something totally off the wall like it's been the last couple of weeks? That's the NFL for you. Well, just change the rules in the middle of the season. We got it so wrong.
Yeah, I guess there's a whole new set of rules come divisional round.
It's like we've tried out rules 1.0. Now it's time for better rules because Patrick Mahomes is playing.
Yeah. Second and 10 for Patrick Mahomes.
Did you know that?
Information.
Did you know that Patrick and Pat Mahomes are the only father-son?
Got back, pressured, tapped.
Whoa! He really ripped that one out of the air and pulled it down. He earned that catch, Bill.
He did.
Did you know that Patrick Mahomes and his father, Pat Mahomes, are the only father-son team to have been both a Met and a Kansas City Chief in different generations, and one start a Super Bowl and one start a World Series?
No.
Did you know that I saw Patrick Mahomes taking batting practice at the old Chase Stadium when he was like 11 years old?
Oh, no.
Yes, Bill, I saw it. I saw it.
Oh,
I also saw Deion.
Mahomes under center. Player in motion, drop pitches back.
Whoa, nice pitch back. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. It worked out really badly. They lost about 8 yards, but you know what, Bill? If they hadn't pitched that one back to try to convince people there was a run, they have been living on Mahomes' arm. So let's see if they can keep him honest. We saw their ground game like sputter the last couple of weeks, didn't we? Good runs here and there, but maybe an overcommitment to it. What do you think, Bill?
Yeah.
Is it becoming predictable, or are they just have tired legs? Because they do run a lot to keep that pass as lethal as possible. Wow, he was committed, but he couldn't get there. It's 3rd and goal. Goal from the 8. Maybe the 12. Let's see. What does he get? He gets to, it's like the 14. He really has not had a productive goal drive here as far as the last series of downs. Moving backwards or going nowhere, really. Going nowhere was the best outcome he's had on this drive. On this series,
3rd and goal for Patrick Mahomes.
Take
about
snap.
The 20-yard line.
Whoa! He pulled down as he throws.
Yeah.
It was into his receiver's hands, and Purney could have just dropped forward across the line of scrimmage. They would have had a fresh set of downs, but he was ultimately unable to hold on. I'm not sure who to blame on that one. The offensive line not doing a lot of favors for Mahomes. They got right to him. He was pulled down as he threw that. The athleticism of Trey Smith to get there to pull Mahomes down was really something, Bill. He bounced forward on his own momentum and swiped him with his arm at the ankle.
Another 36-yard attempt for the Chiefs.
It's good.
Up through the good. It's good.
Bill, let's talk about that tackle of Mahomes.
Wow.
He got him with the tips of his fingers. He got him with the tips of his fingers. Mahomes.
Kansas City being held to only field goal attempts.
But
we're
playing the music
by game. What the hell's up, you Kansas City Chiefs?
And they're playing "Check Yourself" by Ice Cube as we go to commercial. I just want to say we're playing this well because every single person on the Texans is giving their all. This is possibly the farthest the Texans have ever gone in playoffs. They hate the Kansas City Chiefs. Everyone knows that. And they came here to try to win, but really, like, if they don't all give 110%, they're done. Because their quarterback, Stroud, is the hero of the day here. And clearly, if their kicker was limping off the field, he's okay because he just kicked another one, Bill. I'm sorry, wrong team. Right, that was the Texans kicker who was walking off weird. Yeah, sorry. I'm getting you one of these bikes, Bill. As soon as NVIDIA introduces them, I don't understand their commercial. A bicycle is the furthest form of amusement from what they're selling.
NVIDIA is a graphics card.
I know. It's like they're angry at us, Bill.
It has nothing to do with bicycles.
Well, you can see video. Well, my NVIDIA card showed me that bicycle. I just want to say that the guy who plays Mayhem in the commercials, he's doing a lot better than Raffi from Star Trek, who was also in SVU in its first season. That's Dean Winters, bro. He was really something for a while there. Now this is all he does, but I mean, there's so much money in being mayhem. I'll take mayhem over flow anytime. What about you, Bill?
I don't know. Maybe I'll shift gears.
No, I just mean as far as
Maybe
a commercial.
I'll take Kat Dennings out for a test drive. Who knows?
I would like to take Kat Dennings out for a test drive. There's about 5 or 8 more years left where you're going to want to do that.
She has some nice, fluffy fun bags. That's all I can say.
The thing is, we've known those fun bags for a long time. And how long do they stay that fun for? Those are 20th century fun bags, Bill.
There is an expiration date on that.
However,
I just don't know when the expiration date is.
We're going to enjoy waiting and watching. I'm going to take some Ritalin and check on her boobs right now.
You do
really
that.
Concentrate. I can see when they're going to go bad.
Yeah.
It was Stroud who walked off weird. Thank you. Okay. See, this was the weird tackle. But the tackle before on Mahomes was as weird. They're finally covering this play from 6 plays ago. But Bill, that tackle on Mahomes, if you noticed, the Texan defenseman, he got him right around. He cupped his ankle with his hand. He pulled him down by his ankle. So there might be some knock on from that too, buddy. You know, Hutchinson let him down again. If young C.J. Stroud doesn't get some help here, Bill, he's not going to win this game. Great defense by the cornerback, McDuffie.
Well, welcome to Padawannabe.
Hey.
The Padawannabe joins the team. He's in the booth. Which means I'm checking my wallet. Okay, I still have it. Actually, that should be your line when I show up. I'm the Cuban.
Nah.
Here he is from the Northwest. It's not his fault, ladies and gentlemen. He just fought his way out of downtown Seattle.
On fire right now.
He just fought his way out of downtown Seattle. That's why he has a broken bottle.
Portland. Oh, it's horrible.
That's why you have a broken bottle in one hand and a chain wrapped around your fist.
Oh, yes.
Covered with other people's blood, once again, the Padawannabe stumbles into the booth.
Shotgun formation, 3rd and 2. Passes.
Oh, great pass.
First down. Texans.
Padawannabe comes from a part of the world so bad that when he does have a car, the bumper sticker says, "Are you not entertained?"
All the bumper stickers up here say climate change is real. No. How we doing today, guys?
Good.
You know what? It's a pretty good day. A good day for football. It's a good football watching day here in the Northeast. I have your weather. It's rainy, cold, and wet.
Mine's all sunny today.
You got mine. Okay, yeah.
Really?
Padawannabe and I are living one another's life.
It hasn't been really always. It's been very overcast. We've had kind of a few hours here and there where the sun pokes out. Today, no clouds, blue sky. Sun is actually warm. It's beautiful.
The Padawannabe and I did a weather ritual last week where if it worked out, there would be certain implications. This means the Padawannabe's wife and kids are on their way to New York to live in my house now, and I have to move out to Long Island in a tent. This is a disaster.
Shotgun, 2 wide left.
I gambled over my head.
Passes incomplete.
I gambled over my head, which reminds me, this game brought to you by FanDuel. Didn't figure out who scored the first touchdown? You can pay even more money to bet an even more crazy bet that they'll score the second one. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Just wait. You haven't seen the commercial for the ESPN Sportsbook.
My favorite commercials are the ones for sports gambling where they're like, so you gamble on this game and you've already lost. Gamble a little more and you might claw some back. That's a real commercial now.
Chiefs bringing 5. Ooh, pressure's on. He's
Stroud
coming
sacked.
down.
CJ Stroud sacked in the background.
Padawannabe, did you see that Bill has a cat now? There's another form of life dependent on Bill remembering it to not let it die. Isn't that frightening?
Cats are good for people.
It showed up at my
thinking
door
that
last
these might
night.
not be good for the cat.
It was trying to evade a predator, okay?
Then you saved it, and you will have a bond.
There you go.
Oh,
Main
this
and
cat
bond.
already imprinted on me and like
Did
won't leave
Did
my
it?
side.
Already coming to your house?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
still
weird.
have those kittens that have kind of claimed me. There's 3 of them, but they let me get closer every time. They see me feed them. They live in our garage. It's like, hey, I live here. You have to acknowledge me.
Thank you for subscribing, Arpado
Cocina.
Aparecido Cocina.
Persida.
Welcome to NFL from the Ocho.
I wonder what
The
that means.
Outlaw Bill Sports Network.
Subscribing this channel is a bold plan. We'll have to see how it works out for you. Up here we have a commercial for a movie no one's going to see. Let's have a good laugh, boys.
I know.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I think
they've already moved.
The movie was only made so they could have a Red Hulk. The question is,
hold on. They've moved away from primary commercials. These are the commercials that are supposed to run after the movie airs, but before it gets to video. It's just like it's a tertiary commercial. This is launching on time because they paid for it so long ago that it's only just so coordinated with the movie. 2 years ago, they paid for an ad campaign to do it Red Hulk, and they're like, we don't care if the movie's 18 months late and might be 20 months late. We're running our ad campaign now. They showed as much as was made of the movie. We saw all 15 seconds they have.
I think his name is kind of a reference to Silence of the Lambs in an inadvertent way. I think his name means like ghost moth or something. Spectre, or apparition. Interesting. I just looked the words up and kind of came up with what I found.
It spells Hannibal Lecter if you rearrange the letters.
Aparecido. It had several meanings, but it was like an apparition.
Apparition and
Cocina was a it's a
horse.
subsection of insects like butterflies and moths.
Ooh.
So that's what made me think the Silence of the Lambs, because that guy was like he was collecting the moths, and that was how they found the
moth.
one. Yeah, that was how they found the where to go. Interesting.
Is that the name of the moth?
Well, it's like the species name. You know what I mean?
I just wanted to say right now, on a personal note, I've had sex with as many men since that movie as Jodie Foster has. None.
It happens.
I like how she had heavily invested in, like, she was going to make her directorial debut and be a serious director, and the movie was just a little too crazy, and it was released the minute Mel Gibson got pulled over drunk.
Mr. Swift drops it.
So he was playing an insane person after acting like an insane person, and she was like left to explain why the movie should, like, people should go see the movie anyway. She just couldn't pull it off. It was hilarious.
It's like that guy that played in Passion of the Christ. How's he doing? I still think he's Jesus.
He should be given a role in the new Star Trek. That worked out for the last guy who played Jesus.
Ooh. Fakes it, throws it at Kelsey. Oh, I can't believe I said his name right.
You know, it is true, though. I saw Jim Caviezel walking down the street, and he walked up to a car, laid his hands on it, and the turn signal started working again. I'm not saying he's the Christ, but he has some power of some kind.
B.F. Goodrich.
He can jumpstart a car. He's like Magneto or the Emperor.
Let there be life. Vroom, vroom. All right, winding out first quarter, 6-3. Taylor Swift's in the lead. Milk Holmes.
Oh, Mick Holmes. You think you're so great. You're not as great as you seem to be.
I was just telling Bill how there's no team in Texas left in the playoffs better than the Texans. They're the pride of all of Texas. It's sort of always been a Texican state first. What's their other team called over there in Texas?
Dallas.
Yeah, I forget the name of the team. They've got some fans. They sell some merch. They won a lot back in the 20th century. Yeah, the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders are attached to a football team. If only I could remember that team's name. They play the Giants sometimes. The point is, they were a big deal back before electricity. They haven't had a lot of success with Dak, Elvis Prescott.
Why are you so uneasy? Why so serious?
So, did you save the kitty from a four-legged predator or a flying predator? No.
Well, it's
Or not sure, maybe.
more
So I'm
like it-
thinking,
Yeah.
do you guys have
One of
Bobcat
Dr.
Disrespects out
Disrespect's-
there, or?
One of Dr.
Well,
Disrespect's
they're
mods was chasing the cat.
They're a pack of wild dogs that roam around here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not good.
We weren't asking about who you hang out with, Bill. We were asking about predators in the just kidding. There's wild dogs by you? Where the fuck do you live?
It's a rural area. It's a very rural area.
People leave their dogs in rural areas, unfortunately. I hear about it way too often.
They leave them in urban areas too. Believe me. Believe me. There's a lot of cats do better here though. What's crazy is every once in a while a coyote will make it over the bridge from like the mainland onto Manhattan Island. And every year someone abandons their pet alligator in the pond behind Shea Stadium or behind Citi Field now.
Trips left from their own 23, 3rd and 7.
They
Scrambling in the backfield.
Scramble,
running for it.
First down.
Heading for the sideline, he avoids getting hit. Nice
It's
game.
something you can't do when you're trying to win a divisional round.
Yeah,
Well, they need someone to mirror the quarterback. Right now, they don't have somebody mirroring the quarterback, obviously.
Yeah, it's time for some sort of spy package.
But it's tough. They're sending 4 wide receivers, and then you have your running back in a outlet pattern. So you essentially have 5 receivers you have to cover. So you're just overmanned.
I'll tell you, Pat, I want to be when you get to New York. I'll take it to the trash-filled reservoir behind Citi Field.
Screen right. Got some blocking. First down.
Whoa, and a first down. And you can see firsthand some of the abandoned alligators that people leave there at the beginning of baseball
I've
season.
heard that too. Snakes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
reptiles and stuff.
They only survive for the summer. It's safe there now from reptiles.
I don't even understand that. It's like a lot of reptile stores would buy back a larger reptile, you know.
Well, for like a long time here, it didn't get that cold in the winter. It never went below freezing. So all the crazy pets that people let go
would just stay.
Were getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
So like in the water near Citi Field, it was like pretty like there's probably a few people thrown in there by the mob alive that we never saw or heard from again.
Handoff
like Jimmy
on the right
Hoffa
side.
To the top.
Floated up.
Yeah, he's just been down there so long. It was time for him to come say hi.
Okay, so I finished watching Madden on Prime.
Oh, yeah?
Good show. And it basically ends in them just fighting over the last decade to become what they were.
Yeah.
And 25 seems to be one of the better Maddens from fans. Outlet pass left behind the line of scrimmage. Gain of 2. But yeah, and I downloaded 25, and there's not a way to like just jump into like a league. You have to like make your guy. Although I found out that what I get on Xbox Game Pass is not a full version. So I don't know if I'm missing something. But you get to make a character and go through the draft and stuff like that. So I'm going to try that, see how it is.
Is your character like a player, or is it Coach Padawannabe?
I haven't made him yet. I don't want to be a coach, though. All right. Mahomes is sacked.
Again.
Back in their own territory. Loss of
the day.
The last time I had franchise mode and I had to get a coach, I like developed my own or something. And so I just made him really ugly and gave him the Belichick costume and made him like super fat and gave him a crazy beard.
That's a loss of 6 or 7. Brings up 4th down. They're definitely punting. Oh, Cayendo. Frank Cayendo. Best John Madden impersonator alive. Okay, back to punt in their own territory. Punts up. Doesn't have to go too far. Hit the ground at the 15, roll into the end zone, and into the end zone. Yeah, Woods was receiving the punt there. Knew he wasn't going to receive it, so he just went into blocking, and that actually kept them from being able to get that ball on the 1. Because it's close. Williams just so close.
Why they keep playing this 1977 song from Toto is beyond me. One day we'll understand why. I don't understand.
They are inadvertently pointing attention to John Williams. Because John Williams' son is the lead singer of Toto.
Are you kidding me?
No, is that the funniest thing ever or what?
Considering they haven't been around in 45 years, but yeah, John Williams is 90.
The biggest...
That would make his son 60, which makes sense.
Conductor of all time, and then his son is Toto.
At least his son has a series of hits, and that explains why he had the orchestra. But that explains why their score of Dune went so well. It's like, Dad... You know what I mean? Hey, Dad, can you help me out here? We're kind of scoring a movie. He's like, oh, yeah.
No,
I bet you that's what the Toto... Well, out of Toto, so one guy's John Williams' son, and the other guy produces Thriller. The guitar player produces Thriller and writes a lot of it. You know, because Michael Jackson doesn't play instruments.
It's like an all-star band of dad rock. Oh, so funny. Yeah, I always thought that was hilarious that John Williams was hold the line.
Toto with the all Nepo lineup.
I know. And they're not open tomorrow, so I don't go there.
Who's not open tomorrow?
Those people.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
Padawannabe almost said the name, and he remembered how litigious they were.
I will not. I will not give it to him. Boo.
Is this just because they won't be open on Sunday, or is it all the other weirdness too? Because they're
you're not going to be open on a day most people have off. We have to respect their thing, but they can't respect ours by staying open on Sunday.
They're deeply religious. They will not be open on Sunday except in New York City.
So Sunday's a big day when that is available, that me and my wife would go do something. And it's like, well, I guess they don't want my money.
I don't know why they like the New York one is open when even being in New York is against everything that's supposed to be what Chick-fil-A is about. And of all places, they're at New York University.
Handoff left side over. Taco's got some room to run. First down plus some. Good first carry. from Mixon. That's Joe Mixon, right?
Richard. No, it's Joe Mixon. Richard
Dick
Milhouse Mixon.
Dick Mixon.
Richard Milhouse Mixon. They opened up that line for him like a watery gate.
So that's his new nickname, Tricky Dick Mixon.
It's not as good as Bonix, but that's what we do here. We nickname players.
Got one wide on the left, I formation, under tackle. Ooh, counter. Not much gain. Half yard. It's a counter from left to right. Well, look like a counter. His hole just may not have been there to run into. So.
The Texans are another one of those teams. It's like they're built to win never, but they're competitive in the regular season to a point, and all of a sudden they find themselves at Stroud. Will they try to arm up and be a real team?
Was that Chad Johnson?
It's Chad Pennington. Stroud
Looking
drops
left,
back.
throws left. Oh, had a guy open.
Again, we're seeing there's no one but Stroud. He once again, that looked like it hit his player.
Well, he slips or he trips something. Yeah, he just fell. He just slipped the ground underneath him. Too sharp of a cut, buddy. You got to cut with the outside foot.
They got to start doing a little better job for our boy Stroud.
Got to work on your footwork there, pal. You got to cut. You got to push off your outside foot. Ooh, we got a power left formation. Drops back to pass, going up the middle. He set the run. Across the 40, across the 40 again. Takes a big hit at the 40 and pushes the defender off the big first down for Stroud.
He's a good football player. Wow, what a run.
That's why we're shoulder pads, folks.
He sees it's wide open. He doesn't even hesitate. Yep. He just dashes. Yep. He ran out of that like no one, even in baseball, out of the batter's box had the kind of sprint he had. He saw that. It was just there was no one there. He's like, I can make it 20 yards before they're near me. So he just did it.
He saw the lane, and none of the defenders were even looking at him. He had such a big lane. But we got a 4-4.
I think what happens a series of
I formation. Lead it right up the middle, gain of 4.
Were they so insane as to open that seam up to him in an intentional quarterback run? Like no one would really want to do that.
It was really just the pressure from his left side. Everybody's coming on that side. There was only one guy on the right, and that what gave him that big lane there.
By the way, guys, I have an appointment to get my hair done up like Stroud's tomorrow.
Extensions?
In my barbershop. My hair's long enough. You've seen it.
Oh, yeah. Well, when they braid it up, though, it's going to shorten. Okay, 3 left. Wow, that's interesting. 3 left, 1 right, shotgun, 4-3 for Kansas City. Handoff over the right side, gain of 1, 3rd and 5. They said that was the second sack that Kansas City had been, or Texas got 2 sacks already.
Bill and I talked about this for a moment earlier, but your perspective be useful. Have you noticed in a couple of the games we've seen this year, Kansas City, they don't try till they have to? Like, Pat Mahomes has gotten comfortable with the idea he could turn it off and on, so...
No, I think they play at this level because then they're like, they have another gear.
Here comes Stroud. Stroud sack! Oh, my gosh.
Big time
sack. They're not playing down to the level of the competition. It's Tom Brady-ism here. When they need to, they dig down, beat deep, and they're just better.
God.
I think that was pretty close to a flag. The ref looked over for a long time. If they show it, when the guy gets up, he actually pushes on the back of the quarterback's neck. So that's
Wow. When he hit him for the second time there, wow.
Field goal up, way wild.
It had to have been touched or shot out of the air by a sniper on top of the building.
The laces were in.
That thing hooked like at a
It hooked
90
really
degree
bad,
angle.
yeah.
I've never seen this before. Guys, look at this replay.
Oh, it's wind. It's wind. Yeah. His ball was actually turning over the right way, but yeah, that wind blew that ball badly.
Well, I mean, we've had football games with wind before. Is this stadium just got a gust right there?
Well, I think this is one of the stadiums where it swirls inside it, but I'm not entirely sure.
I think they turned on the air conditioning, and I think it needs to be strongly looked into.
We need Madden and Summerall to get those perspectives.
How sad is
These
this guy that
announcers-
we mock this guy all year, and there's all this purple in the video. They CGI'd a green sweater onto his friend because this guy went from whatever team, the Vikings, to the Jets.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
I think it's messed up that we show this commercial for a medication for people who survive cancer, and they're watching the Jets. It's like, you've already been through enough. Turn on, like, the Ravens, someone who's going to win. You survived cancer, don't watch the Jets. That's how you got the cancer.
So is it later today's the Lions game? Am I right?
Yeah, the Lions hit. Yeah, Lions and Commanders.
Commanders.
Going back to soon to be the Washington Redskins, but again, once more.
The Washington City football team.
Which one would you rather identify as if given a choice, a Guardian or a Commander? Guardian just has more of a panache to it, man. Guardian sounds cool. It's like, what are you? It's like, I'm a Guardian.
And I know
like what, of the galaxy? It's like, no, American Guardian.
And I know Guardian from, what was it? Supergirl?
Oh, that's a great film. Yeah. And a great WB series back in the day.
Yeah. Before Crisis, it was all right.
You know, it was like she stole our hearts in Glee, and then Melissa Benoist became our Supergirl. Woo.
It's hilarious when the hero of the movie isn't the biggest star known. They got what, Harrison Ford, and who is the other big star? Darn it, that Giancarlo.
It's Harrison Ford and Eddie Murphy.
Esposito. Big pass down the left side, caught at the 10.
Wait.
Ooh, no catch.
Wait, is it
looks like it pulled it out of his hands. The defender had to have yanked it out of his hands.
It's Harrison Ford and Denzel Washington as the Falcon, right?
No.
What are you talking about?
It's
is it Will? Oh, it's Will Smith. Sorry, guys. Will Smith as the Falcon. What are you talking about?
They got more star power as the other guys. Oh yeah, nope, no catch. Yep, that's an interception. It looks like. Wow.
Mick Holmes, 2nd and 10.
4 wide. Shotgun looks over the middle. Guys wide open over the middle, like always. Breaks 2
his feet.
And he's brought down at the 5.
Taken down, yeah, maybe even the 3. He made it really close, man. By the way, what do you think of this one then? How about their American Guardians from the Commander tribe?
Jesus, man. How does it doesn't even nobody around, nobody even picks him up.
Another blown coverage.
Horrible defense.
Your defensive coordinator is really giving this game away.
I mean, that's a guy you put a guy on Kelsey man to man all game. That's just so dumb. Handoff, left side guard, gain of 2. Oh, they spotted him back at the 6 even. Okay.
That's 2nd and goal. Right, bring up 2nd
They
and goal.
did give him that catch. Wow, I'm not so sure about that.
Could someone hypothetically be the chief of the Commander tribe of the American Guardians? Yeah, like, why didn't that was actually bad head coaching, by the way.
Redskin Indian Chief. Tight formation.
Right, exactly.
Too wide, both sides. Motion left. Pitch up the middle. Going straight up field. Touchdown.
Oh, touchdown. The reason why the Guardians
short.
is the reason why Guardians is the funniest is because the controversy peaked over 10 years ago and has been ebbing ever since, and it didn't seem like it was coming back. The owner just wanted to make money. He's like, if I change the name and sell uniforms, I'll make some cash. Which means a bunch of bubble teams in baseball are going to change their names to get more merch.
What a name.
They were trying for like an inside end around there, and the defense just was all over it, but he found that lane. Okay.
Third and goal.
5 down linemen. Motion to the left. Hand off right side.
Right up the middle.
And we're in for 2. By the way, if I could suggest team names to be changed, the Jets is the first one I'd want changed. But the other one I think is, how about the Cleveland non-losers?
They could move the Jets to the UK. They could be the.
I want them to stay
Concords.
there. I want them to stay there. They would have to be called like the ex-Concords.
Call them the Les Miserables.
How about this? We call them the fucking New Jersey Hessians when they play at home. They wear like red coats and stuff like that.
Kick is up. Through the gooch. 3-13 Chiefs lead.
You know, Bill, say what you will. He hasn't done a lot of other things that we all are crazy about, but really, old Raisin Head Biden's been a great president for football, hasn't he? We've seen some great football under these last 4 years.
Yeah, it was all administration.
Yeah, you know, will the next administration be able to maintain this level of NFL play?
You're fired.
But I think, yeah, like wrestling will probably get better because the president will be a wrestling Hall of Famer.
It's a great league. All the teams are good. Everyone says so. It's the best league.
Actually, he doesn't like the NFL. Remember,
it's because he's not invested in it.
No, he was. His team failed to prevail. Like he was. He had a USFL team.
Oh well, see. He does crazy stuff every once in a while. We know that.
He can be a bit impulsive. Like that 2-week period where he owned an airline.
It's the next big thing. Everybody's going to love it.
It's like people were like, okay, he could probably build a building. He could probably run a casino. But then when he bought an airline, people were like, running an airline is probably not Trump's thing.
Leave that up to Branson.
He was self-aware enough. Within a couple of weeks, he was just like, you know what? I'm not going to own the airline anymore.
I think Branson's more the adventurous billionaire guy. Let that guy do the crazy ideas.
Owning an airline is just like, it's such a nightmare. There are so many things that you have to be responsible for. There's so many checks and redundancies necessary. You can't mess around. Just scheduling things is a nightmare because one of your mechanics is going to drink too much cough medicine and test for alcohol or something. It happens all the time.
Well, see, you just missed the sports book betting from ESPN. They want to own your house. Disney, the Mouse House wants to own
the mouse wants your house. Think about it, like, Daddy, why can't we go to Disneyland and see the plaque for you in the Suckers Hall in the ESPN dining room?
So Texans get the ball in the second half. There's 4.5 left in this quarter.
Daddy, why do we live in it? Daddy, why are we in a tiny house next to Outlaw Bill's trailer?
God, they just cannot keep that guy. So they are covering him so badly today. It's crazy because he's a big guy, yes, but he's not fast enough to outrun the corners. Takes a handoff, rolls to the right. Stroud going for the scrimmage, gain of 1.5. Goes out of bounds. 4:30 remains. Second down, 8. 2nd and 9.
By the way, have you heard the new reality show where Shaquille O'Neal is going to shelter a lot of people? They fit a tiny house around Shaq's actual body. He's going to walk from place to place, and people are going to get a nap inside of it.
Yeah, it's called Shaq Games. Hosted by me and Shaq.
It's called a Night in Shaq. It's called a Knock in the Cabin.
The big man's coming at you. Gonna talk big man. Handoff right side tackles, got a gap. Hit by the cornerback.
It's called In 5 More Years, No One Will Remember Kobe and Think I Did It All Myself.
I'm the big man, he's the little man.
I think it's more like Kobe who? Oh, that guy, yeah. He played a minor role in some of our success. Remember him?
It's all Shaq, all day, all night, all Shaq. I'm the big man.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's how he's going to act, yeah.
Big man don't need no help. Big man don't need no help except when big man falls.
CJ Stroud in the shotgun.
Ooh, 3 wide on the left. Tight formation. Blitz is coming. Drops back over the middle.
Passes.
Nice post pattern. Good post pattern. 8-yard gain. First down. It's just crisscross routes. Yep. It's not that hard. One guy goes to the sideline, cover him. One guy goes inside, cover him. One guy goes downfield, cover him. Under center, handoff right side, gain of 3.
I'm sad that it's so one-sided already. Patrick Mahomes just scored a bunch of points in an easy way. The Strouds let him score.
Texans are doing what they need to here. They need to eat all this clock, but they need some points.
If they even get out of here with just 13-6 is a victory. It's a moral victory. You're one-score game.
I'm curious. How are the crisscross look all grown up? I mean, that was a long-ass time ago when they started that horrible trend of having your pants.
They would be in their 40s.
Make you want to jump.
They're in their 40s.
Some of them try to rhyme, but they can't rock like this. Some of them try to rhyme, but they can't rock like this.
That was probably that guy invented like 8 or 9 bands that had hits that year.
I'm the DAYYMAC. Yeah, you know me. Sorry, I like that song.
Is that prime time?
Coach Prime.
Is that primetime Sanders or what?
Coach Prime.
What were their names? What were the names of the members of Crisscross?
I don't know.
I think they were both named Chris, and that's why. Let's see. Chris.
Wasn't one like Cross Chris and the other one Crisscross, right? It's like their names were the reverse of each other. Daddy Mac and Mac Daddy? Was it Daddy Mac and Mac Daddy?
Oh, that's what it was. Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah, and by the way, Mac Daddy was carrying Daddy Mac, in my opinion.
Crisscross group.
What a feat of memory from Admiral Teague 30 years ago. Don't ask me what I learned in history class that week. I do remember that Mac Daddy and Daddy Mac were the members of Crisscross, though.
Now it says Chris Kelly and Daddy Mac.
Okay,
funny.
so one of them.
But they were Mac Daddy and Daddy Mac. It was Chris Kelly and Chris Smith. So yeah,
I think their father was a promoter. Was it Maurice Starr? One of their fathers.
Oh wait, is it Jermaine Dupri?
They might have changed out one of the kids.
Run by record producer Jermaine Dupri. Yep.
Yeah. One of them was the kid.
No Def recorded. Yep. Okay.
And the thing is, he called himself the General, and he was a total weirdo. And if you click his link and look at the associated acts, you'll see a whole bunch of people from the '90s.
Well, that was like
all
that whole
of the same kind.
It was like that whole Belle Biv DeVoe group too. They had all the kids. They had what was it? ABC, Another Bad Creation. There was
Right, but
Crisscross.
Belle Biv DeVoe
then,
were part of another successful group. They were
No, I know, but it was
Bobby
like
Brown from New Edition, right?
They were, yeah, they were trying to do those.
Are we
the
dating
young
ourselves
kids
or
thing
what?
they did.
Holy shit!
Super funny.
Can you believe Belle Biv DeVoe's ex-bandmate's daughter is dead? I mean, that's how far into the future we've come. His wife and his daughter are both gone for a long time. Bobby Christina, what the hell happened?
Wow, that's so funny.
It's weird though, right? Like,
yeah,
I didn't think that we'd live in a world where Kevin Costner would be around and Whitney Houston and her daughter would both be gone.
No kidding. Well, and we still got Keith Richards.
There's going to come a point after the nukes go off where Keith and a bunch of cockroaches are
everybody's on
together.
the line right now.
Stroud, a lot of time passes.
What's it going to be like?
How the hell did he catch that?
Wow. Padawannabe, what's it going to be like
on him?
after the nuclear war when Keith Richards is back on the heroin and he tells the one cockroach that he's out of the band so another cockroach can play bass at the concert for all the cockroaches?
Look at that catch. Wow.
Wow. That was the kind of coming up big that we needed for CJ Stroud from his teammates. Now maybe it'll put a shot into the young quarterback's adrenaline.
Stroud.
From the 25. Shotgun.
Hand
off.
Here's gets a couple yards. Gets about 5-6 yards on the play.
Got hit after two and gave a little spin move. Try spinning. That's a good trick.
Hey, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Welcome.
Hey, Daniel Berry. Good to see you again. Welcome back.
2nd and 5, 50 seconds in the second quarter. Everybody's got 3 timeouts. Ball on the 21. Shotgun. Ball snapped.
Lots of time. Oh my gosh.
Fake. Caught up and stacked.
Wow.
Gosh, he kind of, I was going to say pump fake, and he probably should have threw it away there.
That's with him celebrating, fanning money, fake money out to know everybody. Like, that's kind of insulting, but, you know.
I think all the celebrations are a little insulting. It's a little too much myself, you know. Third and 13, 33 seconds left. Now they're pushed back. I think they're past the 30 or right around there now. God, they don't show where the ball is on. Okay. Oh, the 28. Okay. Got a wide receiver. 3 on the right, 1 on the left, stretching the field. Shotgun. KC's bringing it. Flushed out of the pocket. Stroud's on the run.
Ooh.
Oh!
Almost get the first down.
I think we're going to be 4th and 1. I think Stroud should have just dove like over the top of that guy. Oh, you're kidding. It's coming back. Oh my God. Replay the down. Now they're like 3rd and 28. At least his leg was up. So, yeah, he just should have went full dive. He's lucky his leg wasn't planted when he got hit there.
Yeah, it's his knees hurting him bad.
Yep. Well, he takes the whole hit on his leg.
And his knee doesn't look like it's wrapped or he's wearing a brace or anything.
So they're all the way back to their 39, 3rd and 23, and a running play. Gets back to the 29.
That's about the 28, 27 yard line.
4th down, we're going to see the field goal team come out. God, and that holding just, I mean, that changes it. They were 4th and 1 or 3rd and 26, you know. I mean, God, dude, the holding just blew that shot for him. Penalties already playing a major Major. God, that's unfortunate, man. Well, Aikman's kind of almost not looking like himself anymore.
Yeah.
He looks weirdly transgendered. They always put too much like makeup on him.
48-yard attempt for the Houston.
That was a horrible attempt last time.
It's not Aikman. It's the makeup department. They've never done him right.
He missed it again. Oh, he did.
No, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Barely.
That was close. Yeah.
I had to watch the pole and wait for the ball to pass behind it. I'm it's that close.
It did not doink it.
It was so close that it was immediately apparent you had to watch the goalpost, not the ball.
You're out of it.
Why are we bringing back the fight song?
I don't know.
Why isn't it like Fire by the Ohio Players? At least that's a fun song.
Fire.
Bam, 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 bam. You know, old school disco. Get down, get down.
Ooh, wow, that was close. That was so close.
Yeah, like I said, like off his foot, it was immediately apparent that you needed to watch the goalpost hard to see whether or not it was in front or behind it, because it was hard to judge.
He was on the left hash mark that time, and it still almost went wide right again.
The only thing that was obvious was that it was going to be really close. Right off his foot, it was obvious it was going to be really close.
Okay, Texans the kick. I would want to keep this in play. Try and run this clock out.
It to the 20,
25. Across the 25. 10 seconds left.
You know what? The fair catch is the 20, so hey, you got a half a first down more. I'm thinking the Ravens are going to take the Bills. Anybody?
That's what I'm hoping. I'd hate to see Baltimore lose to the Bills, how hard they're playing right now.
If you've seen enough X-Files, you know the Bills have no chance.
Oh, and the Taylor Swifts kneel it down, and that's the end of the second quarter. Halftime, folks.
How low quality will the halftime show be? Padawannabe, are you going to run into the house now and try to get warm for a few minutes?
It's sunny here.
That's right.
Although I had all my equipment inside and I'm still running, I still got to turn my volume way up. So I don't know. I think my computer's just getting old.
Right now, the studio is the Radio Hut.
Fumblerooski. Fumblerooski.
It was definitely, even 2 weeks ago, more comfortable than my house was at that time when I was dealing with no heat for 2 weeks. That sucked.
We haven't had to do that for a while. Last time we had no heat, we decided to get a gas fireplace.
I got a couple of space heaters, so I had respite from it, but it was just after a couple of weeks, it was grinding on me. Like, no one's meant to, like, jump out of the shower and be immediately, like have the Titanic experience coming out of your shower every day.
Oh, we had, it must be like 3 years now. We had like a ice storm, not a storm, but we had ice on everything. So it made everything super heavy. And I actually saw our tree land on our power line. It knocked out a lot, but we were the last street to get put back on. We were out of power for like a week and a half.
They're like, we'll show you not to cut down your tree, you bastard.
It sucked, man.
It was retribution, Padawannabe.
We need to cut this tree.
How come they couldn't fill their stadium for a playoff game? I mean, I realize it's halftime, but it doesn't look like it's too full.
All those middle seats, I think that's all corporate stuff.
It's stupid expensive, and no one will pay for it. And also, maybe people who've been there know that it cuts off some of your view. Maybe they're not the best seats. I don't know what it is, but you would figure that also, like, being spoiled might be setting in here. It's like, I'll see the next Chiefs playoff run.
And we have to remember, too, that half to 2/3 of the Chiefs fans are actually Taylor Swift fans. So they don't really care about the team.
Or know what football is. It's just something that Mr. Swift does.
They will come more after the breakup just to spite him.
I was telling Outlaw Bill that next year, no matter what, like our one sacred covenant should be like, we will do the Thursday night games because it would be wrong to make people listen to that crew. It's just
so
cruel
bad.
and unusual punishment.
So bad.
Plus, it's like you're at the candy store with jokes just watching them because they're out of their minds and their clothes are horrible and they don't know what the hell they're doing and they're on drugs or something. They got accused of being drunk by real broadcasters last year. I was like, that was...
I do remember that.
Look at that outfit. Look at that outfit. He just went out dressed for hunting. Travis Kelce is just dressed for hunting.
Well, he's from Philadelphia, so. Well, I mean, I think he still lives there.
Yeah, you figure he would have like a leather biker jacket with BMX armor over it and some brass knuckles.
Philadelphia. Where's Pennsylvania?
Philadelphia,
Chicago.
It's 1 hour. It's 1 hour west of me, though. It's an East Coast seaport town because of the river too. It's only 70 miles west of New York.
Is Philadelphia in Pennsylvania? I can't believe I can't think of it.
It's barely. It's only barely in Pennsylvania.
Well, it's kind of like how Portland is in Oregon, but it's on the border. Like the river's right there, and that's the border.
Philadelphia actually has great potential, and they'll probably get it together because most of the city's on an island in the river. But on one side of the river is Camden, the dirtiest, dangerous, most insane town in all of New Jersey. And so the crime bleeds over it. Well, Camden's usually number one in murders in America every year. And number one in gun violence, in the middle of like nestled in 5 states where you're not allowed to have a handgun. You know what I mean? Still, that one town is. And the thing is, it's highly localized. Like towns outside of Camden and Philly, not as much of a problem. But Philly is an island. If they could isolate it and choke off all the crime coming in, it could probably get better. But it's in extreme eastern Pennsylvania, surrounded mostly by New Jersey, and then Pennsylvania sort of starts there for most people. So you go through like a real boring industrial part of New Jersey after you get through the part that's by New York. West Jersey's kind of a drag, but it's the narrow part of New Jersey. New Jersey's shaped like an hourglass. An off-center one, but an hourglass.
You're watching the O-State halftime. Not so much of a halftime.
Well, they spent all that money a couple weeks ago getting Beyonce. NFL shelled out some money for that.
Yeah.
Plus, there's no celebrities in Kansas City.
The person who's doing any halftime show, there's a rule now. You got to be in it about 20 years, and you have to be in it about 20 years with no controversy for about 10, because they had Madonna and they had the Stones, so they had controversy early. But you got to be in it for at least 20 years with no controversy for at least 10 ever since the wardrobe malfunction, right? So they would bring back Coldplay now, even though Coldplay hasn't done anything. So Beyonce, beyond the edge of irrelevant. She's been irrelevant for a while. If there was a Beyonce record, it would fail. But her or J-Lo could do it because they're around long enough with no problems for about 10 years. They don't trust anyone anymore. Like, think about it. Rihanna, bringing her back. The only thing she had going for her was no issues for 20 years. Or she was around 20 years, but no issues for 16. You know what I mean? Like, her issues were in the first 5 years of her career.
Oh, yeah.
Before the game starts, my favorite story is Mary J. Blige, after her first tour and record deal was done, her record company told her they were going to, she could only...
Monday.
Her record company exercised a clause in her contract. She was only allowed to continue as an artist if she agreed to go to charm school because she was so fucking rude.
We got a national college titleship game, same day as the inauguration day. Wow.
Football waits for no
How
one,
did
Bill.
they plan it? What?
Look, it's Kirk. How do you say his name, Bill? I love when you try to say Kirk's name.
Herbisset.
Yeah, it's Herb Street. Yes.
Well,
Herbisset.
I don't think I've ever watched an inauguration. I don't plan to start now. So
Yeah, football's
Who
a
is-
little bit more exciting, lot more American.
A little more important to me. Who is the old? It's Reagan, right? Reagan is leaving, and Trump is coming in.
You want to do the college game? We could do the college game.
I don't know.
Ohio State Buckeyes against the Notre Dame.
Could you imagine we do it and it gets huge? Just
We can all
everyone
shout,
else is.
Rudy.
The thing here is, imagine we do it and it gets huge because everyone else is just overdosing on politics because there's too much election coverage. Because I think there's going to be too much election coverage. Like,
Yeah.
Monday's not my day anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. However, I think the new president should be inaugurated about like a week after the election. I think the inauguration day should be November 13th every year. We'll call it Odd Couple Day because it would be so weird. You have the guy whose job is getting taken away, giving the job to the guy who's getting it. Only in America, folks. Something tells me Raisinhead won't be at the inauguration.
He'll be on Trump's side. Yeah. That'd be hilarious if he was there.
I wonder if they told him he's not president anymore and that he lost the election. It's like, did they bring him into a room and be like, "Yes, sir, this is the debate. Go ahead. These are your talking points." And then just had somebody else yell back at him. It's like in his earbud, they're like, "Just ignore him, sir." And he's like, "You lousy bum, you creep, you shouldn't be president." It's like, come on, man. You've got it, Mr. President, right? And it's like, "Well, you won that debate, sir." And then it's just like, "Well, you won re-election, sir." And they're just going to bring him back to bring him back to his house and be like, "No, it's the White House. What are you talking about, Joe? Don't worry about it, sir. You've got a phone call. It's Francois Mitterrand." Oh, Jimmy Carter's on the phone. Get me Gorbachev. Get Gorbachev on the phone. I think that he should take credit for what he pulled off. Joe Biden, I worked to extend secession and I kept this woman from being president. You owe me.
Yeah. Rudy. Ohio State.
I stand here before you as an unreelected president, but to you I say, if my administration had been slightly better, my vice president may have won. And how horrible would that have been? You owe me.
Commercial break. We'll be right back. This is
Yeah.
so sad they don't have somebody to fill this ad time.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what it is. They don't have a paying ad to fill in this time. That's why they do this.
Yeah.
It's so funny to me that they can't get somebody.
Why wouldn't you throw on a commercial for an ESPN show?
I don't know.
Or a promo or something.
Or is this how they make it commercial free? The commercial break exists, but you don't have to watch the commercial.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because they're organic to the broadcast.
It says uninterrupted by commercials, and there's only these aren't commercials, these are promos.
There are breaks, but there are no, there's no commercials, right? So they can say it's commercial free.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, commercial breaks are like part and parcel to an NFL broadcast. Like right now, like the announcer's peeing, and like one of them's doing a rail of coke. One's doing a rail of coke. No, but I mean, this is built into the broadcast experience. When I had satellite TV, you can hear them talking between the commercials, and the guy's like, "I'll be right fucking back. Jeez, man, this game." Like, you hear it.
So that Shifting Gears show, it has 2 episodes. I think I'm going to check that out tonight. Oh, and this is the promo we get. A tax.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I wonder if I got my thing yet.
Well, yeah, my 1099s are slowly rolling in, so I'm thinking, like, soon we'll also see the short-term loan commercials, which are always hilarious. They can't say what they are. It's like, we're loan sharks. So, like, the commercial has to be, like, funny and make, like, having no money is a big deal or no big deal. And that, like, giving most of your tax return to a loan shark is a great idea.
Nope, haven't gotten it yet. I'm waiting for it. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Getting ready to start more NFL action. Your Taylor Swift's taking on the Texans.
There's a lot of empty seats there. Huh. I guess they're
I
all
told
getting
you they're
food.
Taylor Swift plans.
Yeah.
No, they don't care. All those adults that had to bring their kids to all the games all year now can leave their children at home. The Taylor Swift wave is dying down. Flag on the kickoff.
I know.
Think about it, guys. There's no
Check
middle
out.
class. There's people upstairs in the poor people seats in the Sky Lounge. There's people in the fucking to be seen seats where the rich people sit. But that middle mezzanine is empty, empty.
Penalty on the Texans. Keep your hands closed. God. It is too hard not to grab a jersey for these guys. Shotgun. Nope. Under center. Left side. Casey bringing 5. Handoff right side over tackle. Hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down. 2nd and 10. Catch the ball. Texans under center again. Fakes the handoff. Fakes the end around. Screen pass right.
Complete.
Pass the line of scrimmage. Gain of 7. Maybe 8.
Nixon.
Blue 42. Blue 42. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, wise guy, huh? And see if Texans can come away with some more points. 2 drives in a row. Shotgun, Twins left. KC's got a lot of guys on the line of scrimmage. First down and more.
Wow. Rushing.
Good
Rushing
run.
to get that first down.
Oh, big. Oh, good pickup of that linebacker. 54. Great pickup. That gives them that lane. Nice. That one block gave him that first down. That was great. Under center again for the Texans. I formation. Motion to the right. Counter right lead. Busted outside, goes to the corner. And looks like it still need about 3. 2nd and 7. Or 2nd and 3. The Texans, wow, 110 yards rushing. Kansas City only got 19. That's crazy. Kansas City, not really a rushing team, though.
We're not going to see anything like what we saw with Sam Darnold here. This is still a game.
Rushing right, fakes the handoff, looking downfield. It's got time. Take off running, going to the sideline, gets the first down and out of bounds.
This Justin Darnold sacked again.
What? No.
Darnold somehow managed to get sacked again. Yeah, that's 10, guys. He got there somehow. There's some footage coming in. Apparently, he was going to his lawn to get the paper, and the
Many say Darnold destroyed his own career on TV by getting sacked 9 times.
He redeemed himself by having smoke and mirrors to win those 14 games. He fucking sucks.
Nico Collins.
Like, I'm under no illusions. The two of you are better with football than I am, but was I ever right when I said I've seen that look on Sam Darnold's face before? He's never coming back from that hit.
Yeah. And Nico. Price. Damn.
Two things I've said in my life that I've been right about is Geno Smith will flourish elsewhere, and Sam Darnold's a chump who sucks. And it'll be apparent sooner or later.
That's a good pass over the middle. Post pattern. Hit right at the hips, brought down, but good route, good catch. 4 yards short, 3rd and 5. 3 on the right, 1 on the left. Shotgun formation. Only need 5. Quick pass right at the line or right at the first down marker. At the 44. 1st and 10. Okay, under center. Ooh, got the tight end and slot. Fullback. Pro right. Gets outside the tackle, busts toward the sideline, gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Good quick run. This guy wants the ball. Help a teammate out. Get that turf off that poor man's helmet.
Yeah, right? And get the mouthpiece out of there, too.
I got you, man. I got you.
I got you. It's amazing. A lot of these guys have chosen to wear the American flag on their helmet. Way to go, guys. Well, no, we see like weird flags sometimes.
Okay, I formation, under center. Looks like a left lead. Gain of 3. Short 3rd and 1. 3rd and 2. Clock still running. Score 6-13. Kansas City leads. Texans with the ball. Ooh, 5 down linemen for Kansas City. They're bringing it. Fakes it. Bootleg right. Looking to throw. Short toss.
Nice.
Caught at the 23 out of bounds.
Incomplete.
I think they call it complete. I don't know if there's going to be a challenge. Oh, good catch.
Wow.
Yep, complete. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's hard to see. We had the worst angle. They were going completely away from us there. So 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Right side sideline. Flag out of bounds at the 49. Looks like flag on the offense. So the tight end, let's see here.
Showing the confidence of a young Steve McNair out there, guys.
That is a horrible call. He didn't hold that guy up at all. He just shoved him back. I didn't see any I didn't see the other side, though, so I don't know. Okay, we got I left formation, handoff to the halfback. Good laying up the middle. Tackled down at the 28. So 2nd and 4. 7 minutes remain in the third quarter. Texans actually eating a lot of the clock up right now at the end of the first half and now in the second. This is what they want. They want to keep the ball out of Kansas City's hands. Texans under center, high right formation.
Someone
back. Post pattern, caught right at the 1st down marker.
Someone on X asked, "What's the lowest price of gas you can remember?" And I felt like saying, there was once when I was a kid, they gave us money to take the gas away from the gas
I remember
station.
it being under $1 when I was a kid.
When I was young, they would give us $3. They would give us $3 a gallon to take the gas away before it went bad.
Yeah, even when I started buying gas, it might have only been like $1, right around there, $1 something.
Well, when I was a kid, it was back before refrigeration, so sometimes there would be a situation where the gas would be going bad and they'd give it away.
Ooh, 3rd and 1, tight formation, under center. Hand off to the halfback, and looks like a first down.
Needed.
Looks like a first down.
And they executed it really quick, even though it's a run.
Looks like he wanted to go outside the left tackle and he stutter steps real quick and just guns it right upfield. Flag on the play, illegal motion, offense. So he must have been moving forward.
Did they mess up and not? Did they mess up a no huddle? What was the illegal motion?
I know.
Show the fucking penalty.
I know, right?
We don't this play that's been wiped away for sure. Show us why.
So 3rd and 6. Shotgun. Tight end right, 2 wide on the right.
Crowd.
This is surprisingly
audible.
bad.
Yep, calling an audible.
3rd and
This
6.
broadcast is not directed well.
Ball snapped, flushed out to the right side. He's on the run.
He's going to get a first down.
First down.
Looks like he gets a first look. Maybe.
He took a hit,
just
though,
nope. Looks like
finally.
he get it. See, again, the guy needs to dive over that tackler. He got hit almost the same exact way he did before. Right in the hips. He just slipped right over the top of that guy. Whoop. Oh, and his foot was almost planted there. That was that one almost looked worse than the time he got tackled before. Goodness. That guy's taking a beating on his legs right now.
It looked like spaghetti rolling downhill when he was hit. He hit him so hard he forgot how to tie his shoes.
1st and 10 from the 13. I formation. Hand off right. First down into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Get
I
your
don't
groove
see any
on.
flags.
Excessive celebration.
So here we are. Whereas a 1-point game, this kick, why go for the extra point? Don't go for the extra point. I'm not saying play for the tie. There's plenty of football left. Get this point. Don't stay behind. Be on the same. Just kick it through there, man.
Yeah, that's just
what do you
the
think?
I left lead. Oh, I see. Counter block. Sorry, I'm watching this here. And they got to get the points. They have to get the points. You got to go for it. Don't go for 2 points. Don't go for 2 points.
Yeah, okay. When you said gotta go for
Gotta get the points. This guy can't kick
Dick!
with a down.
You dick! You dick!
It's the flag. He misses the gooch shot.
I've never seen anyone hit the flag before. I've never
This
seen that
kicker,
before.
everything he's kicking is going right. He needs to make adjustments.
Sucks.
Everything he's kicking is going right.
That was an extra point, though. That's inexcusable in any weather.
So that's a missed field goal, missed extra point. Oh my goodness!
I've seen extra points made when I couldn't see the field from the stands.
And then that
snow.
and then the one field goal he makes, he just eked it in. Even that was like within 2 feet of hitting the post. So
I was at a Jets game where I couldn't see the field. It was snowing that hard.
God,
and I just heard the announcement. The extra point is good. And I'm like, so you know what? You can make extra points in worse conditions than this. Fuck that guy.
This guy's just not making adjustments, or if he is, he's not making enough because they're all going right. All 3 kicks in a row, all are drifting right.
It's like he took money.
And they've switched sides now. How is it still going right?
Yeah. That's a swirling wind.
Or he made adjustments and now he doesn't know what he's doing because the wind changed direction. I don't know.
Oh, wait, we have a commercial.
Oh my gosh.
We've got Matthew McConaughey acting like an asshole and getting what he deserves.
And look, Matthew McConaughey's talking about food.
Get over here with yourself, Matthew McConaughey.
Because the NFL is just engineered to make us eat more food.
We've gone from beer commercials to like Amex commercials and stuff, and there were some commercial spots they couldn't sell. You know what the commercial spot they couldn't sell might have been, guys? State Farm pulled all of its commercials because of the LA fires.
Oh,
I'm not kidding.
Dang. I don't doubt that at all.
State Farm's pulled all of its advertising. They didn't even donate it to the Red Cross either. They dedicated it all to.
I'm more interested in Caitlin Clark, to be honest.
I'd like to see them scissor.
What? I laughed.
Disagree? Oh, I thought you. I need some time. Welcome to Taylor Swift's Clam Slam, right, guys?
And Texans after the Gooch shot, getting ready to kick off, just giving Kansas City the lead. Jeez. Back-to-back drives for points, and they just, that's a heartbreaker. Caught at the 10, brought out to the 30, 35, tackled down at the 38. Flag on the play. Big surprise there. Oh, holding on Kansas City for once.
Is it time? It's time to invoke invoke other NFL quarterbacks from the past who are memorable but weren't good. You know, they could really use a Frank Reich-like performance right now, couldn't they, Padawan? Just 56 points, just right up there. Where's Frank Reich when you need
that
him?
helps everyone.
Wasn't able to pull it off again, but yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Is it your way, though?
Tell us of your ways.
Hey, Dad, man. How you doing, Dad, man?
Hey, Dad, man, what's going on? We're watching the National Fixed League.
Yes, they missed the extra point. The guy has been missing right all day. Well, he made one, but it still drifted right.
He doinked it. That was a major doink.
He's done everything but hit the uprights.
Dad, man, you've arrived here for the part of the broadcast where we invoke memorable but ineffective past quarterbacks. Remember Cody Carlson back in the day, Padawan? Remember him?
I don't. From what?
How about Bubby Brister?
I remember that name.
Yeah. How do you forget Bubby Brister? The only thing I remember about him was he had a great freaking name.
God, what was that other guy?
Tim Tebow?
No, I can't think right now. It's not working.
I can't.
Fran Tarkenton? How come I can't choose a goal of like world happiness on my stream for later? Why do I have to give it like a financial goal? Why can't my goals be more like, like one person finishes Hemingway by the end of the week?
Holmes under center, rolls right, pump fakes, throws right over the middle to Kelsey. First down, flag on the play, tackled after a gain of 15.
Yeah, the field seemed to be tilted in one direction there.
Oh, holding offense.
Ooh, pump fakes on a plane.
What?
Penalties half the distance to the goal.
Yeah.
But no loss of down? Same replay the down? Strangeness.
What?
I'm confused.
Where are they on the field?
They need to tell us who did what to who a lot better. Okay, whoa, he dropped
God, give me a number. Come on.
Right? Can we get some freaking information here?
That's where I don't understand half the distance of the goal penalty. I don't understand that one. So Kansas City with a run off the left tackle, caught at the 18. I still don't understand why it wasn't a yardage and half the distance. I don't get that.
I'm pretty confused too, buddy.
Because they definitely had 15 yards to go back, so I don't know. Okay, 2nd and 9 from their 19. Shotgun. 3 on the right. Ball snap, drops back, looks around for a long time, still scrambling, and looks going to be brought down after a gain of 1.5 or 2. So 3rd down. That was good. They were actually able to get him before he took off.
It's too much time.
I mean, that was like 7-8 seconds. He got to sit back there and just look. Okay, 3rd and 6. Shotgun. 3 on the right, real tight. Ball snap. Steps up, throws in the pocket. Kelsey was sitting there right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't even go for a route. He just huddled right there. First down. Oh, I see. He's on the left side. So he just, yep. Chip block. Yeah, that's an easy route. Easy route. Again, you need to have a guy on him. That was just an easy chip block route for him. Wide open. So 3 left. Shotgun formation. Ball snapped and he drops it, picks it back up, flushed out of the pocket, running to the right sideline. Stutter step, still going, got a lot of blockers, and he's brought down, gain of 4. And flag on that. They're going to say helmet to helmet or something. I wouldn't even say he slid at all. How can you slide when you're not running? I think that's garbage. Let me see. Oh, is that a slide? That's weak. That's weak. That's not a slide. That's him falling backward. And what a horrible, unsportsmanlike penalty. That's horrible. That's horrible. Horrible call. Horrible call. Garbage. Takes a handoff, shotgun formation, looks to the right, got a man open at the 40. Second down and 5. And that was a flag? Okay. Oh, yeah, we're in Kansas City. That's right. So I've seen 2 penalties that should never have been called. And those both big penalties. So shotgun, tight formation, got the wide on the right, motion left. Combs gets the ball snapped, looking left, gets, oh! Really got tied up, just manages to get the ball out of his hand.
By the way, I'm seeing on X where people are saying the Pet Sematary remake was better. No way. The original had Tasha from Star Trek. Star Trek movie.
So Hunter that time just ran over his offensive blocker. Got
like
right
he had a
to
laptop to hide, right?
Tight formation again. Twins both sides for Kansas City. Shotgun, snap the ball over the middle, right at the line of or right at the first down, but I don't think they gave it to him.
It'd be hard to
of
say.
Course
His
they gave it to
elbow
him.
looked just a bit short, but the ball crossed.
I don't think he got it at all. Look at that. Not a first down. Not a first down.
Oh, his knees down first.
His knees down. Not a first down. Horrible call again.
Throw the flag. Throw the flag if you're the head coach. Horrible head coaching if you don't challenge.
Challenge that. Yeah, challenge that.
He pulled it off, ladies and gentlemen.
And then they just moved the ball back where it wouldn't have been a first down. Okay, so they're respotting the ball.
Did New York call the replay?
No, they did
challenge?
not. The refs did it on their own.
Wow. Apparently the check didn't clear, huh?
Because that was not a first down. I didn't think it was at all.
They're going to make the Chiefs earn a first down. That's unusual.
4th and 1. They're going to run out the quarter here.
Everyone here pretty stunned to see Mahomes forced to earn it.
Well, we'll see. Kansas City's a hell of a fourth quarter team. But I think the Texans got about as much momentum going in their corner as they can. And, man, those extra points are coming into play now. They would have 4-point lead, 3-point lead.
All I can tell you guys is support your local YouTubers. AdSense rates are down like 30 cents from last month. What the fuck happened? It was like $7.20 per 1,000 views. Now it's like $6.81. This is Biden on his way out, sabotaging us all, Bill.
Sorry, I stepped away for a second. My dogs are barking at something. Oh. I'm just glad it's not raining and it's not super muddy outside right now. She's 26? I didn't believe that one. It's Agatha.
I mean, but this is where she belongs in a TV commercial. And look, she was sent to hell to buy shoes. I told you she needed some dick, this lady. Why is she wearing that shapeless freaking outfit? What the hell was up with her clothes? Is this all a feministic statement at all times, or was she pregnant? I mean, what was going on?
That I don't know.
If Catherine Hahn wants to have a baby, way to go. I mean, but what was up with that outfit? Just please tell me. I need context.
I like the David Spade commercials for whatever he does.
Guys,
Outfitters or something.
He does guys. Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what outdoor company he does ads for, but I like his ads.
He's like the least outdoorsy person that must be some funny commercials, right?
Know. Like, you see him in a canoe and stuff like that. It's ridiculous.
Hi, it's David Spade for Fifth Avenue Campers.
Kansas City, under center. Everybody's in the box. Hand off and hit behind the line spin move for the first down. I thought Mahomes was under center, but he was in shotgun.
Could you imagine?
Had everybody in tight.
This is David Spade for this is David Spade for Fifth Avenue mobile homes. Can't get the Fifth Avenue? We'll bring Fifth Avenue to you.
I gotta find out what he. I want to say it is Sierra Outfitters. Let me see here. David Spade.
Live in the city, but still hate the cold. Buy this jacket.
Yeah, Sierra. Yeah, it is Sierra. Hand off again. Ooh, rough gain. Gain of 8, it looks like. Good push. Guy, even with the wind, you can still see the cold air coming out of their mouths, man. Must be cold.
Wow, Sierra Outfitters is deeply serious. This is all hunting related. We have camouflage and ammunition. Yeah, David Spade is the most unlikely person to ever.
I know. 2nd and 2. Mahomes drops back right over the center to Kelsey. Same spot every time, man.
Mr. Swifter with the first down.
I mean, he runs the same pattern. Watch. Crossing pattern. Boink. Crossing pattern. He runs the same stuff, guys. Come on. That was from before. That wasn't even the play we just saw. Runs the same route.
Travis Kelce showing that he's angry. The twisted Swifter says, I am not going to take it.
Okay. Shotgun. Left formation. Motion to the right. 2 running backs. Ball snap. Looking left. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought down at the 13. Flag on the play.
Yeah, if you sack Patrick Mahomes, you're going to get a flag. That's just the way the NFL goes. It sucks.
So we're going to have an offensive penalty, illegal motion. Open your eyes, fellas.
Translation: neither squad played that down very well.
Yep, horrible. That was just not paying attention at all.
An
Second
unworthy
and goal.
move.
At the 12. That was a penalty? Didn't even look like they got pulled back. Oh, past the
Here
line
he
of
goes
scrimmage
again,
at
running
the 10.
around.
Out of bounds at the 12.
Oh!
No flag.
We might
better
have.
not call a flag on that.
He dove after he was touched.
That was such a flop.
Give me a
He
break.
actually jumped off the ground so that he could land. Look at this. I'm going to jump. Oh, my gosh. You're such a wuss, dude.
You're no Chevy Chase selling that slip and fall.
You lose a lot of credibility from me for that, dude.
Yeah, the hot wife buys you all the credibility the hot wife bought him just went right out the window. She's hot and she's blonde, but that was bad.
Trips right, drops back, flushed out of the pocket, throws.
Whoa.
How did that guy miss it? How did that guy miss it?
Unreal. Yeah, they had a clean play on the INT in the zone.
Oh, great.
You know, at Mahomes, he lost some credibility, but like don't you think the hot blonde wife gives him a lot of credibility though?
I don't know.
He's doing something right. She's pretty hot. She's pretty blonde.
I like his brother's wife better.
I have to take a look at it.
She's cool. They do a podcast.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hello.
Well, Bill.
I was
while you were gone, they scored a touchdown in an unlikely way.
Well, I don't know, man. I lost a lot. Wow.
And that is
Patrick
to the
Mahomes.
gooch.
I don't
Something
care
I
how
haven't been able to
good you are, but the way you play on those other plays makes me not like you very much.
It's been a little while since we've been able to say this, but
dude, that
through the gooch, that routine field goal kick went right through, unlike the ones by the Texans that are just like choose your own adventure with that one.
Gosh. That flop, really, dude. Oh, man.
I've never seen anybody kick the ball into a flag before, and then some bad dancing by Mahomes at the end of the play. I don't know if I'm going to watch the UFL. I didn't want to watch that lady explain about how she had wipes that make your cooch smell less bad.
So far, I've seen when Mahomes gets hit, he doesn't get hit hard. They throw a flag.
Yeah,
and then when he doesn't get hit, he acted like he got hit.
It's true.
He acted like he got hit harder than when he's been hit. That's what. Oh, dude, don't flop.
That's why I think maybe someone collected some of his hair and constructed a Mahomes voodoo doll.
Oh, don't flop, dude.
It happened to Aaron Rodgers.
Don't flop. Nobody flop.
They made that voodoo doll of Sam Darnold, and look what happened. I mean, you know, Santeria, it's a real problem.
9 times.
God,
Not
that
exactly.
Really
You're telling me that wasn't Santeria. By the way, I'm just getting a call. Sam Darnold has been sacked yet again. Just a moment ago, Sam Darnold was sacked. He was on the way to his fridge to get a Coke. Someone came out of the closet.
Do you think we're going to see a Sam Darnold in the NFL next year?
Breaking news. I don't know how he managed
won
it.
14 regular season games.
But he managed to get sacked twice on the same play. It's never before been recorded.
Did he get knocked down, get up, and get knocked down again? How did he get sacked twice in the same play? Did he really play? I really believe he did it, though. That was such a piss poor. I have seen him play so badly. Guys, I am not the best predictor of football, but when I saw that look on Sam Darnold's face and I said, guys, I've seen this. I've seen this. Don't worry about it. He's got nothing left. He's done. He's going to make it worse. He's going to run into sacks from here on in. I've never been more right about anything. When I knew my marriage was over, I wasn't as right as I was about how bad that fucking performance was going to be. And I had a lot more to go on.
Chiefs or Texans receive it in the end zone, past the 20, 25, 30, hit at the 30, stays up, brought down at the 33.
Now, if you're the Texans, forget about the fact that you need points and all that other coaching. Your kicker is so bad, you're going for 2 every time for the rest of the game. Your team is already deflated when the kicker goes out there. Am I right, Padawannabe? You're only kicking 2 goals from here on in. No more extra points.
I'm a little deflated right now. I'm surprised one play
made me winning.
Well, that one play really changed my attitude a whole lot.
What do you mean about Mahomes? That was a despicable display of flop. Looking for He was courting favoritism. He was courting favoritism from the officials, wasn't he? He was like, they'll give
I hate
you the call.
It so much. I hate it so much. That's why I don't watch NBA anymore. Because it's like, nobody knows how to stand up.
Doesn't he realize that if he had gotten that call, there would have been a replay of it eventually to expose how bad it was that he did that in the first place? You know what I mean?
It's
the Key and Peele guy. He's also from Jamaica, Queens, like the Admiral.
Oh, that guy. He's so funny. I love him. He's so funny.
We went to high school together.
What happened, man? You didn't even get on this crew.
There's the Swiftest brother.
Yeah, there's the brother. He's fun. I actually like him.
This is the best. I love the Ravens fan punking everyone here. I think it could have been worse. The Ravens fan could have been Jada Pinkett Smith because she's from Baltimore, I'm assuming, right? She likes them.
Her wig falls off.
During that brief period where she dated Ray Lewis, he was never more killer of an NFL player. Why couldn't Ray Rice have been married to her, huh?
Yikes. That would have been interesting, boy.
At least there'd be a reason for her TBI.
But that's good because Ray Rice would have killed Chris Rock. See him line up on that walkway.
Could you imagine how badly he could have beaten up, say, Tyler Perry if Tyler Perry was dressed as Madeira with all that anger? Goodness. He'd just start bouncing him around like he was in an elevator.
Zero Horp just blew it.
Yeah.
He took one step that took him away from that interception. And I don't know why he runs. I don't even know why Kelsey's running at him and he takes a step toward him. And as soon as he does that, Kelsey's already past him. That's just horrible.
It's strange. That's for sure. Right.
Gain of 2. 2nd and 8 for Texas. Or Houston. They're the Texas Texans. 11:20 remain. Texans trail by 8, 12-20. Both teams have all timeouts currently. And Texans under center, 2 wide on the right. Looks like Trips right, Trips left, or Twins left. Long pass over the middle. Caught it at the 32, brought down at the 40. And that's about as open as I've seen a Texas receiver all day.
Hey, that's just what they said.
Just good route. Just settles right there. Good throw. That was a good job. Okay, 1st and 10. 10:20 remain. Shotgun, fakes a handoff, drops back. Goes to the outlet pass. That was smart that he didn't catch. I'm glad he didn't catch it.
Overthrew him just a bit.
Yeah, he didn't really hit his receiver
by a lot.
But that I don't think he should have caught that anyway. Didn't even have a 1 yard. The first tackler would have hit him right away. That's just a tough one to catch behind the line of scrimmage and then expect to get yards when you're the fourth option outlet pass. Let's just say if a running back gets a ball in a pass, it's probably not planned. Texans motion right, shotgun formation, trips on the right. Ball snap looking right, going down the sideline.
Whoa!
Got a guy. Oh!
Out of his hands. You know, they're making a lot about how this is the coldest game Stroud's played. It's not that cold, and he doesn't seem affected at all.
I think he just throws it a little early.
It was in his the guy still got his hand on it.
Yeah. Because he has to throw it. He's not even looking yet. Dang. He just needs an extra half second. See, that guy comes in untouched. Couldn't even plant. Good try, though. Gosh.
Dad, man, saying there's a heck of a good throw, good arm strength. A lot of pregnancies, yeah.
Blown screen.
I would have to agree. The sperm-like progress up the fallopian canal of the field, the gridiron that is the uterus of life.
Again, let's leave a guy totally unblocked. 2 plays in a row.
Someone said unplanned. Yeah, that's true.
So bad.
It just went off. I was cleaning it.
Someone said unplanned. Really?
Fourth and 10. They're going for it. Ball snap.
No, get away. He cannot get away. Back.
And that's 3 plays in a row. A defensive lineman is untouched. That is just ridiculous.
Dominance from the Kansas City Chiefs defense. Who would have thought?
That's just so ridiculous.
Whoa, Dad Man's a few seconds ahead of us. He's spoiling it.
What a horrible
How many minutes ahead of us could you be? Wait a minute. How many minutes ahead could you be? There's like 25 minutes of play time.
Horrible loss of yardage.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was going to say.
There you go.
I looked at the game clock. I was like, wait a minute. What the hell? It's like the Tachyon pulse has definitely messed up our reception of the game. See, I wouldn't be surprised if in Dad Man's market they've already showed the real ending of the game and the rest of the country's being shown something else because they want to control the betting market. It's about redistribution of wealth.
Oh,
that's why the Jets keep losing. That's why the Jets and the Giants are so bad. They're like, oh, New Yorkers have enough money. Their teams don't need to win. I predict that Arch Manning will be a Giant. In my market, the Jets are still alive. What are you watching? The NHL? The Winnipeg Jets, maybe? If we could get the Jets into the AFC South, they would have a shot at the playoffs. You only need about 8 wins. How long before a 7-10 team makes the playoffs? Thank you, Dad, man. Seriously, how long until a 7-10 team wins? It's like the miracle below 500 Jacksonville Jaguars have beaten some other chump team. The NFC South is, like when we did our one time, like where we had a long delay because of lightning, which was, basically Thor's fault. But there was lightning on the field, and so we did like around the league, and both leagues' South divisions were like ridiculous. So like the number one team in the AFC and NFC South in like week 15 were both like 7-7. And then like the next place teams weren't even in the consideration for the wild card. And if the second place team jumped the first place team, that's it. Like nobody was wild card worthy in the whole. No one in the division was anywhere near wild card competitive. By the way, there are four. They have sacked our boy C.J. Stroud half as many times almost. Dadman, will we see history again? Will we sack out our boy Stroud? Will he go down 9 times?
How many times has he been sacked already?
4.
4?
Yeah, we've got 9 minutes.
We got a lot.
I kind of feel like Darnold. I kind of feel like Darnold overachieved his way into a couple of those late sacks. Don't you guys kind of agree?
We need about 6 more to surpass 9.
You know, I mean, I don't know why they have to be so redundant. He caught the pass. Clearly, he's worthy. What is the player's name? Yeah, either division, only 8 wins needed. Dadman is right. It's bad. It's bad. I would love to have the day where we could have an actual game where we'd have, like, the Tennessee Vols play, like, the second place team in the AFC South and just see what would happen. I'd also like every year to have a toilet bowl where the 2 worst teams in both leagues are forced to play a game to see who the very worst team is. Right? We could call it the Tidy Bowl or the Toilet Bowl. And play it on that football stadium that has the blue field. Make it a neutral site. Neither team deserves a home game out of that ignominious underachievement. And then make the 2 worst teams play to determine, without a doubt, who the worst team is. And then sell them like Biggest Loser awards, and they could go capitalize and monetize that. They could go to high schools that are in like penitentiaries and tell people that you could still get your diploma and be okay. Stuff like that. Look, it's the prostate cancer again. They're all Jet fans. It was why are they still watching the Jets after they only found out they might not have that much more time? How do you think you got so sick in the first place? It was the Jets. This commercial has the best warning. Like, remember to talk to your doctor about how not to leave radioactive jizz inside your wife.
Be hazardous to your life. Help.
Is this the commercial that at the end they're like, remember to talk to your doctor about how not to leave radioactive jizz inside your wife? There it is, right? Reduce the risk of exposing others to radiation. It's like, you're going to want to flush twice after you jerk off. Like that your jizz is really radioactive, bro. See? This something the weird pee and weird jizz. Like, what's going on with this with whatever this is? Jizz Victor or whatever. It's Danny DeVito's face, and it's been like computed onto an actor because there's no way he's doing that.
Rock.
So that water's about 4'6" deep because Danny DeVito's 4'10".
Okay, here's our third quarter dog entertainment.
There we go. It's better than any. You know what? All the State Farm insurance commercials have been pulled. Beer commercials, they can't sell beer anymore. It's not manly enough for the NFL. Plus, they sold it stupid for so long. They are actually probably sitting back trying to figure out how to sell beer. So it's gamble your beer savings away is the meta here of the commercials. And Cooper Manning's son will be a Jet. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Hallowed be thy nameth. You know, have you noticed
The only two guys on the field from these schools.
Yeah, Padawannabe, do you have any Irish blood?
Oh, probably somewhere.
I'm Irish, like, to a degree, too, and I'm like,
DJ Stroud,
that's the one minority
first and
that
10,
doesn't have a problem with people
under center.
saying bad things about them.
I formation, lead left, gets a
Right
small
up the
hole,
middle.
gain a 4.
Could, like, think about it. Irish Spring deodorant soap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine American Guardian de-stinking soap? They wouldn't stand for it. Could you imagine Italian American anti-stinky person soap? They wouldn't stand for it. But you name it after Irish people and they're fine. Here we go.
8 minutes in the 4th. Stroud under center. Fakes a handoff, rolls to the right side. He's got a few seconds.
Oh, they're just dropping one pass into their hands left and right. I
Had
mean,
the first
I know
down, pass dropped.
a couple of these were wild passes, but you know, people have gotten so many hands onto them so many times, like no one could come up with even one. This could be a much more spirited game if their kicker didn't suck too, because it would be
that would be so much closer. They'd have 4 more points.
It'd be 15, 20. They would have,
Be 16-20. Yeah, so bad.
Time for the Texans to get some big boy uniforms too. They've been playing in those '90s weirdo uniforms
right.
for a long time.
Pocket collapsing, fakes, pass, incomplete.
He threw that one into triple coverage.
Double coverage.
Was it double?
Yeah, it was double. It was almost triple coverage.
I thought it was triple coverage. Yeah.
Yeah. Three.
Bill, there's an injury. You might want to start
because they all hit each other.
This is when Bill usually starts laughing at their misfortune. Let's turn off. I'm going to mute now so Bill can laugh at the injuries. There he goes. Looks pretty serious, Bill.
I think they hit helmet to helmet.
You know,
I think they missed this guy completely. See, they do.
They do.
They missed the receiver completely. They impact each other.
By the way, if one of their heads had exploded out the front of the helmet, Bill would be on the floor needing oxygen right now. Remember last week when it was so bad, both teams were in prayer, and Bill was just like he needed oxygen.
Was like 2 weeks ago. What are you talking about?
He needed oxygen. He could barely breathe. We thought we were gonna have to send over first aid for Bill.
Need oxygen, stat.
My Christmas gift for Bill for next year's football is a defibrillator.
I just forget the cruise. I just want to go somewhere that's got all that cool stuff. I want to go zip lining and then go on a water slide.
Like cities,
that does look like
cities on water.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a big norovirus hotel.
Yeah, but you don't want to be on a cruise ship when it's like all flooded out or like especially the sewage is backed up.
I don't want to be on one that lasts very long at all.
Do you remember the one that limped back to port about 10, 12 years ago after getting hit by a rogue wave? My friend was actually on that ship.
Oh, wow.
My friend was on that ship. I was like, what was it like? It's like, I slept through it. It's like, I was like, how? He's like, I was on a cruise. I was wasted. It's like, when was the first you heard of it? It's like, my wife woke me up screaming, and the entire cabin was all over the place. But I just had a few drinks, went back to sleep, and dealt with it the next day. It sucked.
What are you gonna do?
You got a free cruise out of it.
Wow.
On the next cruise, the ship wasn't that clean, so everyone caught the norovirus. So he spent the whole cruise in his cabin shitting and puking.
That sucks.
Yeah. He said he recovered in time to go to the captain's table and tell me he didn't think much of his cruise line after 2 terrible cruises in a row. You found the only rogue wave in the ocean, and then you get me sick. By the way, is the Disney cruise or heteros allowed on there? Or would we have to go do you want to book with me and I'll just stay in my own cabin and you can like sneak in with your wife? We can't let them know though. We can't let them know.
And Texans to punt. Not a great punt. Didn't even make it to midfield.
Could you imagine that on the Disney cruise? I could just see it. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, we're diverting to Cancun to drop off some heterosexuals we detected on board. Boo! Boo! If things have to change right now for the Texans, they're in trouble. They need some luck right now.
Got 5 wide lineup shotgun for KC. They're not even trying to run. Short pass caught at the 42.
Gained about 4 yards on that one.
And they start off the drive in Texans territory. They're basically already in field goal range.
Their goal was more to have a pass rather than run and have it be in the middle of the field to keep that clock running. They don't give a shit right now, but they don't want to expose. They don't want to expose Mahomes boy. They want to burn clock too in this situation, I believe.
Oh yes, just take as much time as they can. Shotgun handoff, right side, first down.
Oh, there's your run. And by the way, the bank transfer to the Texan kicker has been completed by the owner of the Chiefs.
Now, shotgun left formation, motion to the right, handoff, halfback, over left tackle, broken tackle, past the 20, first down.
There comes the Chiefs. Damn.
Looks like they're at the 17-yard line now.
Oh.
5:40 remains. First and 10 from the 17. Crazy motion in the backfield. Screen left.
Oh,
incomplete.
he dropped the pass. Worthy dropped the ball.
So this weekend will end it, right? Like the singer named Behave Porosy named Morrissey says, every day won't be like Sunday after this. We'll only have Sunday on Sunday now, right?
No, we got, after this, we got the championship round.
Is that another weekend of Saturday and Sunday football, or?
No, I believe they should be both on Sunday.
So yeah, we've moved to one football day a week finally. It only took forever.
Oh, shotgun left. Kelsey in motion. Ball snap. Looks left, throws left, caught behind the line of scrimmage and brought down at the 20. So third down and 12. Third and 10. Although I don't see how they can still have only 10 yards when he got tackled behind the line of scrimmage. But whatever.
He's strong to the finish down behind the line of scrimmage.
That was weird.
Looks way too much like a
ran in
video
a
game.
circle and then he looped back.
Well, he goes out, catches the ball, and then turn around to avoid
I don't want to see any pictures of Swifties.
Well, I mean, there's 11 of them on the field, Bill. Bill, you didn't go see the Errors tour?
No.
Tripped
wrong
right,
with you?
shotgun.
No.
Looking right, throws right to the sideline, caught and tackled short of the first down. This will be 4th and 1.
Guys, I apologize for Outlaw Bill's bigotry.
Looks like the field goal team's coming out. Basically, putting this game out of reach now.
Yeah. The Kansas City kicker's like, there's no way anyone's going to say shit about my performance today. That other guy's fucking thrown this game away and broke his team's heart. This team was a kicker away from winning this game. There hasn't been the kind of fucking problems with this team. We've seen blown field goals going either way by the Texans. Let's watch this one. Extra point.
Field goal up through the gooch.
I'm sorry, field goal.
Now makes it a 2-touchdown game.
But that one went right through with no weirdness.
Exactly.
It might not be the wind. Although when we saw the ball hit the flag was standing straight out.
Well, Kansas City, too, if you're here and you're a kicker, you watch the flags on the goalpost. You wait for them to die down, and then you're like, hike it.
You know what? Honestly,
but that's what you're looking for.
I've been watching football a long time. If the object of the game was to kick the ball into the flag, we would have seen the first successful score in the history of the game. Because I've never fucking seen that before.
Actually hit the tape, yeah.
I've never fucking seen that before.
You couldn't do that on purpose. I mean, honestly.
It's hard to believe the Discover card still exists. I can't believe that's a preferred card. Like, where is it the preferred card? Red Lobster? I mean, what the fuck?
When I moved, it all turned to MasterCard and Discover. I'm like, nobody uses Visa here? They do, but in all the buildings, I see MasterCard, Discover.
MasterCard and Visa might have merged?
Well, I don't think they merged. I just think up here, they don't run Visa as much. Like my ATM card isn't a Visa, it's a MasterCard ATM.
Guess what regional bank has the better deal? In New York, MasterCard's bigger.
But yeah, Discover, I hardly ever see people use Discover in California where I was. It was always Visa. Even MasterCard was few and far between.
I'm just thinking of that episode of American Dad where Roger gets a Discover card and like the only place you can use it is in the basement of the mall where they have stores that are left over from the 90s. It's like he brings it to like Hot Topics.
KB Toys.
You ever watch that show?
Something like that, yeah.
Carnival Eats?
Just shirts. Which show?
Something Eats?
Yeah, it's called a show called Carnival Eats. The guy goes to all these carnivals around the United States and eats all the carnival food.
Anything's got to be better than Universal Basic, good. Guys. I fucking hate that show.
God, look at all those solar panels. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. There's no sun. There's no sun out.
What do they do with all those solar panels when they get destroyed?
Hey, Resolute Germ.
Kickoff through the end zone. Touchback. 4:30 remains.
Oh, God. Really?
Hey, precious. Smeagol better than Patrick Mahomes.
I hope they get denied.
Exactly.
I really do.
Becoming somewhat boring. Stroud has it in him. Oh, this commercial's arrogant and annoying with him sitting on the iron football throne.
Misa hates the Taylor Swifties.
That was pretty good. And Patrick Mahomes is sitting there all smug. He's like, my dad pitched for the Mets, but I could win. It's like, you'll always just be the son of a Met to me.
Twins left, caught from behind, brought down, another sack.
They got him again. Loftus.
I think the Texans are going for the sack record. That's the fifth sack this game.
That's 5, yeah. They've got they're almost there. They're closing in.
Oh my God.
They're closing in, man. Sam Darnold was just hit again now.
Don't worry, buddy. We're going to beat you. CJ
Quick pass, caught at the 30. That's Third and 10. And this could be it right here for Texas.
3:57. Not a lot of time left on the game clock.
Ooh, offsides. I don't think you need to point at him. If you point at a defensive man coming over, that makes false start. So don't point.
And it's deeply impolite.
It's just so funny when they stand up. They're like, he moved. This guy moves. No kidding. Just stay there, dude. They kill the play right there because they get out of formation. Twins left, slot left, shotgun, drops back, hit as he throws it across the 50, first down. 3:40 remain. Still, though, 11-point game. That's a touchdown, 2-point conversion, another touchdown.
While not
almost sacked. Gets the ball out the running back.
Back to the line of scrimmage. While not impossible, you can now put the word highly in front of the unlikely that the Texans can win.
And 2nd and 10 from the 48. Stroud to take the snap. Runs it up through the pocket. Caught from behind. Loss of 1. 3rd and 11. Clock is still running. Horrible blocking. God, those pickup blocks are just so bad. See, 6 sacks. Ball snap. Goes right side sideline. Has a guy. They're calling reception at the 41. They're going to challenge it.
No word from the Jets jihadist. The CIA remains actively engaged in hunting him.
Yep, that'll be incomplete. Because when he actually gets control, no feet are down.
You're right.
I mean, he needs to drag his feet right there and just fall. And hopefully he comes up with it, but I don't think that's a catch. Right there. Yeah, and he's up in the air.
The analyst saying what we all know. Like, what is a catch these days anyway?
No kidding.
It really, honestly. It's ruled an 18-yard catch.
Well, that's what they called it at first. Now it's under review.
The other word, well, let's see if this catch remains non-Epsteinable or if it drops below 18.
Oh, no.
You like that one? What concurred
Oh! Wow.
Wait, what? Your challenge is out the window because you fouled somebody, so it's complete anyway.
As for that flop.
This is where Andy Reid's inexperience really shows.
Wow, life-saving call.
A coach who'd been in the league a little longer, who'd coached a few more games, might have gotten that one right, huh?
Snaps the ball at the 31, drops back, flushed out of the pocket. He's got a guy running after him, throws it downfield, sideline. Incomplete.
What the hell happened? Was it picked?
Oh! He caught it.
Nico Collins.
Fantastic effort.
We
I
need
thought
to
that
see
was
that.
picked
Wow.
up.
I thought it was pick 2.
Great catch.
2 players jumped, 4 hands came together, 1 guy came down with the
Right
football.
side
That's
slant
what
pattern.
happened.
Shotgun slant pass or post pass brought down to the 5-yard line.
Oh,
2-minute
great
warning.
catch.
Let's see if they can get this out before the 2. Ball snapped. They beat the 2-minute warning. He's got a guy left. He had a guy open on the left.
7.
Back again.
7. 7 sacks. We're
Wait,
2
you
away
forgot
from the
number
Sam
6?
Darnold. This is number 7, right?
The 6th was when he
like
got
3 plays
pulled
ago.
down for a
Oh.
loss of 1.
Yeah, that's 7, Bill.
Okay.
It was a tackle behind the line of scrimmage, so it was a sack, but it didn't look like it really.
Refs being very generous to Houston.
Refs
You know what?
being
It was. No one deserves to be mentioned in the same breath with Sam Darnold, is what it is. I only own his jersey. I know. I know from owning the man's jersey what it's like to be a fan. He said I was born to be a New York Jet, and as a Viking, he showed it.
78.
Sam Darnold said I was born to be a New York Jet, and the other day he proved it with that performance. And his teammates all played like they were born to be Jets too with that offensive line. Fuck them. They were offensive. When he was walking around screaming at and cursing them, like, did anybody feel like he was doing anything wrong? I'm like, yeah, no, let them have it. Fuck those guys, bro. Like 3 or 4 of these are totally on them. You've been sacked so many times you could be mad. He's like, gee, I hope my mom acts better than LeBron's mom did when he became famous.
Now they're introducing dishwashing. So
At least it's
NFL players do stink. NFL players do stink. All those superstitions, you know, there's jock straps that haven't been washed since '97.
God, that's horrible.
Derek Jeter used the same glove for his entire career, but that's a lot less gross.
This is my lucky undershirt. I got that blood stain in Super Bowl 20.
You made me dry.
A-Rod had a lucky vasectomy he never left home without.
Sorry, Bill.
All right.
It's Scott Van Pelt.
It smells so potent it punches you. Wow, 3rd and 10. Trips left. Shotgun formation. Ooh, shift left. Shotgun ball snapped under pressure.
There's number 8. There's number 8. Holy cow. Number 8. Holy shit. Can we get a 9? Can we get a number 10? Holy
He's
cow.
gonna fake an injury and get out of the game so he doesn't start losing money the way Darnold did.
I thought you weren't allowed to land on top of the quarterback anymore.
Stay down. Oh, yep, he heard me. He's faking an injury. He's like, fuck this.
It's that same leg.
It's just me.
In the words of Red Skull, victory is out of reach.
4th to 14.
Yeah, you better line it up, buddy.
35-yard attempt.
Wide right.
Oh, it's blocked!
Oh!
up and running out of bounds. Not much hang time on that kick. And that is the game.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the nail in the coffin.
Coach Tony Spagnuolo has just dispatched their kicker with a shot to the head as he holsters his pistol. The rest of the team is cheering.
There's holding on that too. See, again, though, the outside guys coming in pretty much untouched.
This really is kind of a shit show like, what do we know about Kansas City? That the Texans, if they could have gotten out of their own way and not had a personal foul for that field goal and gotten 2 field goals from a normal distance that they should have had, would have probably won this fucking game. Kansas City remains the weakest, 16-1 team to ever win a playoff game and have a bye and home throughout. It's weird.
Oh, come on. And we'll have a couple kneel downs, but this is going to be the end. 23-11. Taylor Swifties win again. And it's snowing now, boy. Flurry's coming. Oh no, that's all confetti, huh? Yeah, that's confetti.
Ravens and Bills.
The Lions are going to destroy the Comanches.
Yeah, the Lions should be easily defeat the.
Especially the way they played at the end of the season, man. Those guys are on a roll right now.
However, after this, the Commanders will never lose again if they lose tomorrow because their name changes again next year, right?
Yeah, they're back to the Washington Redskins.
That owner's just like, I figured out a way to make money. I'll change my name every year.
That's so dumb. Really? You couldn't kick it away like you think you're going to lose? So dumb.
Of course we will. We hate the Chiefs. I hate the Chiefs. I hate Patrick Mahomes. He may be a good quarterback, but I personally hate him.
Far from a commanding win. Could they still blow it here? Of course, the league won't let them play the final 9 seconds because we know it was going the other way at the end there.
Well, I know why I don't like Kansas City, and Mahomes showed me in a big way today that he's a pile.
He can turn it on and off.
I am
Yeah.
so taken aback by his flop that I can't take him serious anymore. That's just such a... I can't stand that crap. Oh my God, dude. So it just shows me he's not willing to take a hit and a whole bunch of stuff, and he's not going to be able to prove it to me now because I don't see him changing. I don't think he's going to get tougher.
But he's got a hot blonde wife. I mean,
she's crazy, so I'm cool with that.
I heard
too.
she is crazy. So imagine that but that action must be like with her being insane.
You see how Taylor Swift's not hanging out with Patrick Mahomes' wife anymore? She brings in her own friends.
That's true.
Patrick Mahomes' wife is not around Taylor Swift at all anymore. Not since those first couple games.
Here's the thing that does bring in a weird dynamic though, because the best player's wife is supposed to be queen of the wags.
Nah.
They are. Like, one of the problems was all the other wives freaking hated A-Rod's wife because A-Rod's wife provided him legitimacy for like going around with like a paid prostitute and other stuff like that. He was an absolute crazy person. So all the other wives hated her, and that was like a bad dynamic. And she was like, "But my husband's the best player," and everyone was like, "This is Derek Jeter's team. No one gives a fuck about your steroid junkie scumbag husband's numbers."
One more set.
Man, let's get to 9, right?
Yeah.
Are we at 8?
Yep, 8 sacks. At least he's back out on the field.
He's out there because they're not going to rush him. It was just to show he can finish the game. Yeah. Yep. You know what? This is going to be a lot. This is going to be a good learning experience for journeyman coach Andy Reid here, huh?
Okay, I'm going to step out here. I got to try and take care of something real quick, but I will be back in that other one as soon as I can. So
I'll be around for a while.
Chiefs, but yeah, I'll be back.
Sent you the link.
Yeah, I have the StreamYard link. I'm just going to leave that tab up so I can just tap it and come in. All right. I will see you guys shortly. And
later.
Football still rules, even though that game was garbage.
Yeah,
it was kind of a garbage game. The excitement was whether the Texans could win, and they couldn't.
Another doink of a game.
They showed a lot of like sparks, man. The Texans, if they build around Stroud, could be something next year, but this wasn't too good.
Playoffs? I'm talking about playoffs.
Playoffs?
How do you pronounce his name? Onawehu? Onawehu?
Oh, the guy with all the apostrophes. He's got like 3 apostrophes in his name.
There's always that one guy with a great name, like Miroslav Zhatan. Well, here he is, the king of the Swifties. Rust? You scored a ton of points. Excuse for what? They won this game rather commandingly. You sacked the other guy 7 fucking times. Let's talk about that. As long as he beats Brady's Super Bowl record, that's all I care about. Me too, Germ. Anything's better than Tom Brady having it. And I think that every Super Bowl he wins should also be credited to the Mets, because his father was a Met. No Mets, no Mahomes, right? Am I right?
Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah. Our team got blown out of the freaking playoffs.
No, the Commanders in Detroit. I don't have coverage of it. It's on Fox. I thought it was going to be on my NFL Premium, but it's not.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, hombre.
Damn it! Why did they make this? Did they make it so
It's
tough?
really difficult.
Well, no, yeah. If I had a live subscription to something, and I don't have no live subscription to anything anymore, I
Yeah,
canceled mine.
NFL Sunday tickets just too much money too at the beginning of the year. Although I think the rest of the season is only like $1.99.
There's no more Sunday ticket, Teague. It's over.
No, you'll get access to all the extras and after game shows and pregame shows for the playoffs.
Who would pay in their right idiotic mind would pay for that?
It's $1.99. Maybe some people would.
Oh, fucking me.
They're hoping you'll forget to read. Here's the Disneyland vacation. Look, they're trying not to show any white people or any couples together. All we saw was isolated children and isolated like same-sex couples walking around in that Disneyland commercial. What a weird commercial. Disneyland's just not a place you want to go anymore, you know?
Yeah.
All right, well, you're on your own. I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for letting me come by and watch the game. Go Ravens! And
Okay.
I guess, what are we doing a game tomorrow?
Yeah.
Which one?
Supposedly both of them.
What time's the first one? 4 p.m. Eastern again?
No. Hang on.
Don't thank me for watching, you bastards! Tell me how to feel about watching, or well, I guess that's how they feel.
Well, you got at 4:25 tomorrow. You got the Ravens and the Bills.
Whether you have that one or not, I will have it on
I have that
Paramount
one.
Plus.
I have that one, and
I
should
have Fox.
the other one.
I have NBC.
Yeah, I have NBC too.
What I don't have is Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I can watch every Yellowstone show except the show called Yellowstone from the Yellowstone universe of Yellowstone shows. Crazy stuff, Bill. Crazy stuff. That game wasn't even that long as football games go. It's been over for quite a bit, and it's only 3 hours since we started broadcasting. That was like a 2 hour and 40-minute football game. Shorter than a brief baseball game. But
all right.
What a one-sided ass kicking.
The Outlaw Bill Sports Network. As always, be excellent to one another. Party on, and we'll see you on the next one.
Take it easy, everybody.